wanted to kind of do that, and like I said, I wanted the bad guy to have like nerve damage, so he basically can limitless, and his ability was going to be black holes.
So, gravity manipulation is always an interesting power, but you have to be very careful about playing with that because the interesting thing about gravity manipulation is you get into time manipulation.
Oh, I was gonna have somebody with time, but like it was gonna be someone else.
I thought you were going to hit us with because you're underestimating the gravity of the situation.
You underestimate my power. No, I don't think you know how physics work. Oh,
No, I've been around you since the
Oh.
beginning.
I've been here the entire time, watching, waiting. Ow.
Why didn't you just force pull him into the lava?
I don't know.
Isn't he like half force?
He's dark side. I'm light side. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't you realize he's
you just
Obi-Wan?
you just push him downward because he's standing on rocks that are on top of a lava field. So either the rock is going to sink or he's going to sink.
Yeah.
We're going to learn physics together.
Just Earth into the sun. Fuck everyone.
Why didn't Obi-Wan just fight him in a starfighter from like orbit? And just bombarded him.
Oh, that's even a dumber one because Anakin's the better starfighter.
Yeah, that's true. You should have been like, "Oh, I'll be there."
Now this is real pod racing, Obi-Wan. I think we're ready. All right. Let's recap from here then, because you had gotten everything from that. So the party that is out there. What was your plan? You had the boots. You're not bothering with the ogres. You're going back to town then? Want to speak with Seymour?
Yeah, I mean, go give Seymour his boots.
So I think we were on the way to what town?
Saguli.
I don't have.
We're on the way to
Saguli?
Saguli to go check out the ogres, but like those.
How?
No, Saguli doesn't it have the monstrous races gathering up for some reason?
Yes, that was
Yes.
the one that we're talking
How
about.
far is Taguli from us? We could just continue on.
Saguli is way further down. Let's find
We're looking for
where.
Svengoolie?
Put the fucking map for it. Svengoolie. Saguli. Saguli's a ways down. Because the ogres would have been in this spot right here. Where you guys currently are is probably about here-ish, like south of the Black Forest.
I thought we actually determined that there was. Yeah, we have the huge town over here, and everybody knows the name. Not that everybody's happy that that town exists.
You talking about Nuraft?
Yeah.
Nuraft's right here. It is about as east as you can go. It's like, hey, look, a desert on the river.
Well, yeah, I remember we had to cross the entirety of the desert to get there, and it was a terrible place.
A terrible
I
time.
mean,
Had
we're
by
not that
all.
far away from Ysandra right now. We can just turn around,
Yeah, you guys have only gone about
Bring-
4 hours.
bring
We could
back the
certainly, like,
boots, finish up
hang
the
on.
boots quest, and then figure out what we're gonna do afterwards.
We can pick up your missing party members then.
I say we could certainly hang on to the boots if we don't want to turn around, but if we're really close, I guess.
I mean, the options are bring it back to Seymour basically same day that we said we were gonna find him, or be gone for several weeks and then come back.
I don't think we're
How
gonna need
much-
the boots in that time, but we could definitely use some mayonnaise. So I think we can trade it in for the jar.
Oh god, that was what
Not
that was the
gonna
trade-in for.
Not gonna lie, it is the absolute useless function for me, but I kind of want to have all of my item slots filled with something that has the word water in it. 3 items. So boots of water walking would be a 4th.
What if you
I
fight?
want to
all
point
the
out.
time?
I want to point out how useless this is because I can turn into a shark. I don't need swim speed. I don't need water breathing. I don't need any of this. I just want it.
Watered down potion of giant strength.
I'll take it.
Just has water in the title.
Watered down so much, it's no longer a giant strength potion. It's now an imp strength potion.
Lowers your strength to 2. No, wait, 3 because it has to be an odd number.
Well, so because it's watered down, it goes from hell giant just to giant. So it's like a 17.
Watered down potion of giant strength is just a regular guy strength.
I was gonna say
Nice even 10.
I was gonna joke around and be like, it's a potion of dad strength.
Potion of dad strength gets you to 11. Potion of mom strength gets you to 15 plus a dexterity of 15.
Potion of dad strength.
I heard Dan and I was genuinely confused with the joke.
Watered down potion of flying gives you feather fall.
Watered down potion of dad strength. This just tastes like beer. It is just beer. All right. So what is the party's plan then?
You can go return the boots.
Beach episode.
All right.
Yapping
Oh
episode.
wait, did we want to maybe try to find this guy's hideout? See if
That's
he
a
has
good
more
point.
stuff we could steal.
It probably does.
You mean liberate?
Yeah.
Redistribute.
Give me a perception roll, or no, a survival roll from the 3 of you that were there.
Oh.
Oh Jesus! Oh no!
I'm gonna take
I
the
have
boots.
advantage,
I'm gonna
right?
hold them. I'm gonna take the boots and I'm gonna hold them in front of Mittens, so Mittens can sniff it and find its tracks.
It's gonna do that cat thing where he smells it and gives like a good yak for a second, like a. Does a 13 find you anything from it? I'd say you'd probably find like a bedroll and maybe some other stuff. Not necessarily a chest, but maybe like a hideaway from it. The stuff that'd be in it would probably
Is
be his own
Mittens
personal
trained?
He listens while Malka's around. When Malk's not around, he goes crazy.
What I mean is he trained to seek?
I think you know the answer to that, considering how many children he killed.
No, that's just line of sight.
You don't know that. You don't know that at all.
Seek and destroy, yes.
Get out of here, Iggy.
It's like it's as big as you. Go on, go play. Versus,
He's playing
I
with
need you to find me the gold.
He's in town. He's playing with the children. When he's out of town, he's playing with the children. Yeah, I'd say you probably wouldn't find like the major stash, but you'd find his bedroll and a few other things for it. I'm trying to think what he would have on him in that stuff that he doesn't have on his person, which is where all the other crap would be. So I'd say you'd probably find like rations, food, more rope.
180 pounds of trade goods.
180 pounds of trade good? No, I'd say closer to maybe 20 pounds of trade goods. It's like the caravan and stuff. Give me all your items or I'll blow you up. And surely there's a bunch of people that he's killed who are like, nah, fuck you. Boom. There's one stuff he has grabbed is probably just survival crap and the magic items. So, yeah, I'd say about 20 pounds.
Dozens of letters from people he has killed.
We're here to talk about your extended wagon warranty. Extended wagon warranty, extended wagon warranty. Ooh, social security check. Wagon warranty, wagon warranty. He's just robbing from the mailman. Yeah, I'd say probably 20 pounds of trading goods. That's what, like,
He's got a bunch of parcels just in the back of his carriage.
it's like what, 30 gold, I think? I have to take a
He's
look
those
at it.
guys who just steal your package from the front of your house. So once it
Fucking
arrives,
porch pirate.
yeah.
We find on him a writ of permission to collect taxes on the highway, which makes us the villains.
Oh no,
Wouldn't surprise
I have
me.
to carry this out now. Oh man, I'm a bad person.
He killed many a UPS driver.
There's only one group that could have done this. FedEx.
I don't know, UPS is kind of nasty too.
They're both bad. They're all bad.
Randomly, have you started reading the, what is it? The Order of Postal?
Is that a book?
Webtoon.
Nope.
Yes, I have.
I've been
Or
hanging.
the Postal Chronicles.
Post Hell Chronicles.
I will throw it into Discord.
Okay.
It is excellent.
Is it funny or just good?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not answering my question. God damn it. I've been reading Rigsby, Wisconsin. That's a good one.
Is that also a tune?
That is a webcomic, but they're doing the print for it. I got the volume 1 for it. It is very
dope.
good. Yeah, so you guys, 4 hours, get back to Yasandra from here. See the vendors and everybody else that's outside, ready for the Dead Month coming in about a week. So they would go through.
I'm mostly sober finally.
Mostly sober. It's like I'm trying to forget about all the child murder. It's like, hey, you remember
Speaking
that?
of sober,
I'm drinking too
we, are we able
Hey,
to...
they had me drinking at 9 a.m.
All right, are we able to find Seymour?
Yes,
Or
Seymour.
is he not sober?
No, Seymour has his shop. This would be the afternoon. It'd probably be right around closing hours, but you'd be able to get to where he is. So you'd walk in, you see him moving more stuff and crap around. And you'll see him look over, and you'd be like, "Oh, you're back?"
Yeah, the shoes came right to us, trying to take our stuff. So with that necromancer's dead now.
It was a necromancer?
Oh yeah, had a bunch of ghouls and nasty stuff with him. But he is enjoying the company of his undead. Because they're all dead now. Regular dead, not the unkind.
Huh. Well, necromancer robbing from people. Don't imagine Kernan's going to appreciate that, but that's not our problem anymore. Dead is dead, and he is dead. And you will see him take the jug from the side. You'll see you got the boots.
Yep.
He'll put his hand out
Hand
to take
over the boot.
All right, and he'll hand you a jug. Deal's a deal. Promise a promise. You find any more weird stuff like that, or anything else in here you want to buy, let me know. I'm always open for people to go get more of my crap, or trade in, or follow up on any other interesting details I find.
All right. Well, let me know if you have any other work for us. And I'll give him a contact. I suppose probably my address you could send a letter to.
It just says the forest outside.
Yep. Turn south at the tree that's really big.
It's like define,
Yes, the really big tree.
define really big tree.
It's slightly larger than big,
If you look that way, it's that one right there.
That one. Which one? That one. I don't see. You got to point it out. That one. It just keeps going on in a loop.
It's the one with green leaves.
All right. He says he is going to continue then, getting stuff ready for the Dead Month because this is the busiest time for it, and he has money on a drinking competition that he definitely wants to win.
Money or drinking competition?
Both. You put the money on the drinking competition, you win the drinking competition, you get more money to buy more drinks. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I love it.
That is how that works.
Mm-hmm. He will go back to moving crap around in his shop then from here. So, there is still that ogre problem. But it seems like your group doesn't really care about the ogre problem.
We're not that evil in spite of what you think.
Unless there's children ogres, then we're on the job.
Priorities.
Ogre children were there.
We just fight children.
It wasn't an ogre, it was just a really fat man. You're just killing people indiscriminately now.
Only
Oh,
children.
Seymour. Should we report the necromancer thing to somebody, or you got that taken care of?
You have a body?
I look at the group.
I don't think we decided what we did with the body.
And he shrugs and just says,
Honestly-
then fuck it.
Honestly, probably buried it.
Are you sure that, well, Kitty didn't just take a bite?
I'm not saying he didn't, but we probably buried whatever he didn't eat.
No, Mittens has a very, very sensitive stomach.
Particular diet.
Wait, let me guess.
Particular
Only eat
diet.
veal or other things of a similar category.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Yeah.
Finally, somebody who understands.
Homemade just means that they live in a home.
All right. Seymour's doing his stuff. Seymour says, if you don't got a body, who gives a shit? The rest of you guys were talking about going down south to Seguli to find out more information about whatever monster band is trying to start up from here. So what is the party's next step then? Are you guys going to start traveling back down south to Seguli then at this point? What you doing?
I mean, checking out the growing number of monstrous race creatures gathering is probably worth it.
I suppose. But who are we going to get to pay? Who are we going to get to pay us for this?
I don't know.
That seems to be the big problem right now. Is, hey, we can go investigate it, but are we going to get any money out of it?
Right. And we do need the money, because rents do.
I'll ask the next question, because it's probably pondering a few of you. Dead Month is in about a week. Seguli is about a 2 days travel through the mountain range to get to it. The Dead Month is usually a big block party, in most cases. Was anyone planning on being anywhere for the Dead Month?
I mean,
Can we go to the
probably
party?
here, but I don't have money.
Generally, you don't need money to party.
Yeah, but you're also selling herbs and other stuff. You might just be selling stuff there. So if you don't have money for it, then you'd probably be trading things.
That is true. I could scalp a few people. They'll
We
be too
could
drunk
use
to
a
know the
drink or
difference.
two.
You do what now?
Wait, didn't you say it was a party?
Yeah, the Dead Month is essentially like their New Year's Eve, but it lasts a couple weeks because of the events that goes on for it with the Celestial March. So Seymour was talking about him getting stuff in wares because he's going to Nizanko for that. So he's cleaning up his stuff before he leaves and takes off for it. But it's about a week before it actually happens. So that's why he's here right now before he takes off. So if you guys go down to Seguli, depending on how long down there, you can come back to Usandra, but you might not be able to go to Nizanko for its stuff. That's why I'm asking. If you guys go down south, you might be down there. You might have enough time to come back. Yeah.
Got it.
Honestly, you're more convincing me that we need to stay here and start preparing. Gather herbs, do menial tasks, make potions.
Yeah. Get stuff ready to sell for the festivities. I'm sure people are going to need those potions of healing when they party a little too hard.
Let's ask the next
Potions
question.
of
Less
sobriety.
restoration, maybe.
Well, let's ask the next question then to kind of inform everybody's decision of what they want to do. Who's been to? Who would say they've been to Seguli out of this group?
Odds are I have not.
I have. I'm just
Or
kidding.
at least not for a long time.
No.
No. The answer is nobody's been to Seguli. I assume our room's not been to Seguli either. Tara's probably not been to Seguli. Ash hasn't been to Seguli for sure. Doug's probably the only one who's been to Seguli. He probably came up past Seguli.
I want to let you guys know ahead of time. I will be selling potions of drinking endurance. They're just bottles of water.
It tastes so bland. Yeah.
We should just sell watered down versions of all of our potions.
It does taste bland, but I assure you, you'll be able to drink longer after you drink this.
See, I was gonna sell potions of sobriety.
What's in those?
Citrus water.
it's just orange juice.
No. I grab either lemons, limes, citrons, whatever fucking fits.
Just put it in water.
Put that in water.
You guys are like, you're making us into bad guys as you're actively being like, yeah, so we're planning on ripping people off during this fest, right?
No.
Not bad. That's just a profit.
No, my potion absolutely will keep you sober and keep you happy. It is strictly a potion of sobriety. I'm not telling a lie.
I did change my alignment to dubious neutral.
It'd be crazy if we got like just some super orderly person on our team was just like, oh my god.
Dang it, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be that person.
I don't want to be a part of any of
No.
We're all supposed to be those people.
Yeah.
right?
If only we had somebody to keep us in line, maybe give us some guidance on,
Some
not killing
morality.
children.
We need someone to give us morals.
Sorry, I don't have that
I
spell.
Tried.
Maybe a
tried.
man of God.
No, we don't need morals. We need more of your potions. Potions of sobriety will be fantastic because then we can get people to drink more.
See, a potion of sobriety is a
Feedback.
single. I think it's a single silver piece, because a glass bottle is what, 5 copper.
So upcharge them by double?
No, I'm still filling it with water and giving them citrus.
They're getting hydrated.
I mean, have you ever been to a block party, Ed?
I have.
Like, yeah, if you've ever been to a block party in Chicago, you know you get charged for the fucking water.
That's why I don't drink the water there, though.
And I would recommend
Because
you
it's a
drink the water.
scam. I don't drink the water there because it's a scam because they're charging me for it. Just turn on the tap.
That's true. Just bring your own water.
Bring your own water. I got this gallon here. What do I do with it? Sure! No. Alright. So those are a couple of the
BYO
options.
BYOW.
Bring
Borg.
bring your own log.
You can always bring your own Borg.
All right. So
Damn. So then, are we gonna decide to make those potions, or are we gonna go to the thing?
it's up to you what you want to do. These are the options.
Uh,
This is the stuff that's set up.
Gotcha.
Honestly, prepping for the party and fast forwarding to it probably seems the best course of
Yeah,
action.
I agree.
What do we need to do to make potions and stuff?
Well,
Herbs.
some of us have proper proficiencies, like the herbalism kit.
Mhm.
Two herbologists can craft potions. How many healing potions do we get a day?
Healing potions a day? I think you make one of them a day.
I think it's just one, but figure to ask.
Pretty sure it's just the one. Let's go to archive. You Sandra, it's probably all the way down at the bottom. Saguli Tower. No, you guys aren't going there. That'd be stupid. Shoop's Tavern. Library.
Yeah, we want to go to Saguli.
Saguli. So who wanted to go to Saguli? Is that just Malk?
Probably, yeah. But Malk is fine waiting. I mean, Malk's just chilling.
I'll say this. Weeks here are only 5 days. Dead month is a full 12 days.
Yeah, Malk is fine waiting. It's not that serial.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay.
How long would it take to make a potion of poison resistance?
Potion of poison resistance? I'd say...
I think you need to find the recipe first.
We don't need a recipe for it, but you definitely need some stuff for it. I would say it would take a day as well. And you wouldn't be able to do it at the same time as making a health potion.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to cheat in a drinking contest, that's how you would do it.
Potion of poison. You kill your competitor?
No. Alcohol, while it is a solution, it is also a poison.
I would
Yeah,
have
I
said a
always
problem.
treat alcohol as my solution.
What kind of problem is this? One we're working on.
Or you could just be a dwarf. You're already resistant to that stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, we need to roll things for brewing potions.
For the potions, you will need to roll for it then. I'm trying to think what would be the roll. I believe it would just be a DC 11 for it. And I think it'd be an intelligence roll.
Like that?
Yeah, that works. That wouldn't be a problem at all.
You want? Gotcha. Yeah, botched my first one.
I haven't done
That's
this in a
fine,
while.
That's
That's
going into the discount pile.
Bro, I need you to sit down and stay down.
Not your cat.
Yes.
All right. So we'll say that goes by the first day. Picking herbs. Everyone give me a survival check for the second day for picking up ingredients and other kind of stuff like that.
Malk would help. Who would Malk help? Actually, Malk would probably just go back to doing his job. He would probably just go and start walking the forest and making sure everything's fine and taking care
That's
of.
on a survival check.
That does sound like a survival check. Malk is here to tell you that only you can prevent forest fires.
Only you can. They took away our funding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's only you.
I spent all my money on this bow. I don't have any funding anymore.
Yeah, so
Only you
guys-
can prevent forest fires. If I prevent them, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah, you will find all the ingredients that you guys need to make potions and the other kind of stuff for it. You'll also find, I don't want to say littering, but you'll find traces of people being out in the woods. Like, people are pre-gaming before the actual dead month itself while this is going on. So probably following that through and being like, probably Maul too, being like, hey! Stop throwing your trash out of the forest or I'll eat you. Or the little guy will eat you. Something like that.
It's surprisingly effective. Having an angry lizard yelling at you about not littering is surprisingly effective for most teenagers.
Well, there's also you finding the carcasses from people illegally hunting, but I don't know how angry you would be about that because, well, Kitty's the one typically consuming those.
I like him as a snack sometimes. It's fine. As a treat, you know?
As a treat, he can eat the small children.
Just this once.
Just as once, just the one time they can eat the child. Stop telling them they can do that. Alright, I say you guys would probably go to market then. I'm here for a few other ones. They're hanging out.
I'm trying to
Or
pull
being
my
like-
freaking headset out of my head, you jerk.
What'd you do? Oh, it's
Dust
the cat.
is
It's the cat.
bent on yanking my freaking headset out of my head.
He's intrigued.
Yeah, so you guys will probably go back to town for the vendors, being like, where's a good place to start selling this then? Out of hawking. And other kind of crap like that. But it'll be like, oh, the vendor shop's set up from here then. You need a market stall, blah, blah, blah. Other kind of crap for that. To either get set up or to at least have a place for trading and other kind of stuff. Give me a perception check. For everybody. As you can hear what sounds like yelling. And not quite screaming, but definitely like people yelling at each other. It's 11, 26, 13, 20. Our room's the only one we're going to need one more from.
You actually need me for this?
Yeah, perception.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm still drinking.
Not too far away. You're not drinking too far away.
I'm still drinking. You act like I'm going to be perceptive.
I see it come through a crowd. Ariel, you will definitely hear the yelling at this point. And it'll be like, you're not fucking welcome here, is what you'll hear going back and forth. And people yelling, by our own order, you can't keep us out. Alright?
Oh.
You heathens, with everything else that you do. We mock your gods. They're weak
Okay,
and
so-
pathetic. You will all bow down to us one day.
Huh.
That seems worth investigating.
Yeah, we should probably go check that out.
Yeah, you can see what almost looks like a fist fight, and you can hear what sounds like a sword being drawn, as well as people shouting at each other. Like, this place is garbage. Your town is weak. This place belongs to the
Um,
dragons. You've usurped them. As you can see, what looks to be a whole bunch of hooded figures walking around that all seem to have different kind of emblazoned emblems and different marks upon themselves. Seeing
Okay, can
almost
I
immediately, you can see little red scales on them.
little red scales. Okay. Um,
I exist twice.
what happened?
I exist twice.
Boop. Out of existence you
Well,
go.
I
Your
would have
doppelganger's
told-
gone.
I would have had a long rest, wouldn't I?
Everybody would have
There
had a
we
long
go.
rest. You all would have been back up to full. Yeah, so you can see these people in the middle from here picking fights with other individuals, saying you're weak, your gods are meaningless. And sword gets
Are we
drawn
back-
and they run away.
Are we attacking these guys, or are we just like talking to them?
Investigate first.
Okay, I'll investigate.
How are you investigating it? You see them kind of forming up at what is like not quite the town center, but like the middle of this area where you guys are hanging out. You see them kind of crowding around, pushing people around, and a bunch of other kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, they're pushing people around.
It's pushing people around. You can see a sword drawn, but you don't see any guards or anything else like that. Or let me phrase it. You see two guards, but they don't look like they're immediately
They're doing
intervening anything.
So
I'll
I'm
approach.
in the tap house, right?
Yeah, you could have heard the yelling through the open windows and doors.
So if somebody drew a sword in a large crowd, I would imagine it'd be the same as pulling a gun in a large crowd today. There'd be a lot of
Yeah.
screaming.
There was screaming.
Great.
It was like a shouting match at
probably-
each other.
Well, no, I mean, like, the crowd would start freaking out because I don't want to get cut.
I will
And
approach.
I
That's
would
true.
probably go upstairs to our lovely guard captain and be like, I think somebody's doing something stupid outside. I would hope by now it's been 2 or 3 days since we murdered the children, so we would be on talking terms almost.
The drinking makes it feel as that many days later, even if it's not.
Hey, I've been paying for their drinks too.
Alright, Ruby, you said you were going to investigate from here and walk up to them. What are you doing?
So I will approach and call out. Tell
I'll
me more
back
about
you up.
your god.
Oh, that's not what I was going to ask, but go for it.
Like whispers over to Ruby. I would have opened up with that one, but all right.
Know thy enemy.
You'll come up from it.
What do you worship or follow
Uh,
that makes you believe that these people do not rightfully live here?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the fucking name I gave to this guy. Hello.
El Garthar.
No, that's not it at all. That's a terrible name.
Oh, it's cult peoples.
A third.
And a cult stabby stabber.
A cult that calls themselves a cult.
I mean, technically, most of the smaller religions, at least, are cults.
One of them will. You will say that who is it you worship from it then, and he'll say Virgon of the Abyss, flames from the nothingness.
Virgon of the Abyss.
Virgon of the Abyss, flames of nothingness, breathing life into those. Without him and his kind, we would not exist. Your life would be a void of nothingness.
And what does this Vergana offer you? His loyal and faithful.
Continuance. When everything burns, we will be brought anew by the embers that grow from it. He will wipe out this malice and cruel world, starting with you, taking back this mountain.
One second.
What's the save for?
I'm deciding if how hot-headed Ruby is going to be. I will go ahead and brandish the scale that I have. No, I don't think he will.
You'll see one of them point over to you, and then a few more. And one of them will shout out, "Are you a sister? Or are you a usurper?"
Can't usurp something you don't own. And I will throw the scale to the ground.
How many of those scales did we have? I
had-
thought we had a bunch of them.
You had quite
A
few.
fucking dozen.
Quite a few of them.
Or a small pile.
I don't think you're going to need a perception check for this then, but go ahead and give me one from everybody real quick.
Oh, I'm expecting that they're angry.
Oh, they're very angry. You are seeing what looks to be like knives and other stuff kind of get slowly pulled out. Ara, you will see somebody in the back.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! Okay.
Grisna. Zach,
Yeah.
what are you saying?
I would like to cast this and make the words appear. Guards to where's this town square?
I've already warned the guard captain. That's what I went up and stairs and basically said, "Hey, we got a problem."
Oh, so the guard captain's like right here.
It's just a big arrow pointing down. We need guards. I've never seen that
Yeah.
before.
So-
What does that mean?
So, Ruby dropped one. I'm going to grab the rest of the small pile and just kind of dump them at the front of the lovely, basically the guard post / town hall that I'm at. And just be like, "Oh, these?"
So what would be the name of the square we're in?
I'd say Lower Dockport.
Right.
Yeah, Lower Dockport is what I would say for it. Going through this, you will see daggers, knives, and swords slowly being drawn. The room, you will see what looks to be somebody in the back putting on like a glove of some kind that's red.
All right. So those are the words that appear in the sky. Guards to lower dockport. Cultists causing trouble.
Okay. And Ruby, seeing this, then from here, you will see them approach you. As they're walking towards you, do you do anything?
I will state that I think it's best you all leave.
I'm going to prep a spell.
I'm going to take a defensive stance.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ready to defend myself, but I want them to be the aggressors. I need them to act first.
Absolutely.
I am provoking. I am not engaging.
So, yeah, I will definitely have a spell prepped of on as soon as they start, I'm basically going to use this. And I'm just going to tell the one with the glove to kneel.
And the priest is taking the aggressive action.
No. That's prepped.
I'm just gonna leave that there for now, real quick.
I know.
We're already aware that this is going to turn into a fight.
Yeah. I got my hand on my rapier.
He will have advantage against that, and that's what, wisdom. 19. That will not change things.
It doesn't change a damn thing. There's no save.
There's no save? Wait a minute. Yeah, it says succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Or if the command is directly harmful to it. That command is not directly harmful to it.
They'll automatically save against it, though. Like, if it's one where it's like, shoot yourself, it's like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's dumb. But it's like, you still have to have that, and wisdom has to go off. So your DC for that was, like, 15, I think it was? Or was it 14? Doesn't matter. It's a 19 that he rolled for the save against it. So yeah, go ahead and roll me initiative then from here. So they will go up. You will see this guy not quite reach down for the red scale as much as he puts a hand down and kind of filters up to him. And he will just say, "Your kind will drown in embers. Cruelly." And they will begin their attack on you. So everyone go ahead and roll me initiative proper.
Initiative. Oh, okay.
Ezra.
Got it.
Right. Don't worry, guys. We got the wizard out front.
The lizard.
What? The lizard's actually behind somewhere.
I see him.
Which is going to be fucking terrifying. He's bringing up the rear!
Everything's bad. Yeah. Well, you see this going on immediately, and you see people pull all their swords and everything else like that approaching Ruby. And you immediately know, oh, some shit's going on.
Malk knows that Kitty's about to be fed.
Malk, what do you do? It's your turn.
Malk will just there's one guy that's like instigating, right? Like
There's
front.
the big dude that's instigating, but he's got a posse with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so the big dude that's instigating, you said he leans down to pick up the
He doesn't
charts, right?
He doesn't quite lean down, like it's a slight bend, but he like puts a hand out and the scale comes up to him. So like floats up to his hand. You know, like the old force trick, like grab the lightsaber kind of thing, like a little thing like that.
As he does that, can I try to shoot his hand, specifically his hand?
This has already happened.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
never mind.
There's so many of
Um,
All those commoners, they're all cultists. You're all surrounded.
them. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I will simply prep my bow and just actually I will move the commoners. I will try and move the commoners behind me, so they're out of the line of fire, and just grab my bow.
And that's what you're doing. You're just moving these people.
Yeah. Um. And I'd probably approach a little bit. Yeah, that's what I would do, I think.
All right. We'll see that guy with the red hand do something, and you will see this guy begin to glow. Let's see. The only one who probably knows what that's going to be is Arrow. You're going to see that he is casting Bless.
Okay.
All right. Arum, it's your turn.
Okay. Well. Let's see. Charisma saving throws.
Who's that going on? That guy?
1, 2, 3.
Two acolytes. Those will both be baned. Bands of concentration, right?
Yep, up to a minute.
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one. It's going to be rolling a d4 minus a d4.
Yeah.
So that will go off. You'll see a few heads turn to...
You have it to the one behind. I basically had it on the 3 closest
Oh!
to Ruby and Grist.
I missed the one. Take it out,
Yep.
that guy. There we go. Any movement? Anything else?
These are 5 squares, right? Or are they 2.5s?
2.5s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We'll go with that.
Hiding behind the elf. Got it. Ruby, it's your turn.
Let me see. They're drawing weapons and proceeded to cast offensive magic. Yeah. That
Say that again?
they have started obviously casting offensive magic. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's offensive, but Bless is magic strictly for buffing. So yeah, they're getting ready to do something to you.
Gotcha. Then I should be able to cast and then wild shape, because wild shape is a bonus. I double check
If you're a
that
moon
quickly.
druid, it is. If you're not a moon druid, it's a regular action. I don't think you're a moon druid.
Not a moon druid, however, I have different variant wild shape, which is fine. This is exactly what I need. Okay. So we're starting off with a moonbeam.
Because of course.
Why is it 2 moonbeams?
Because it's artifacting. It's a huge map.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You just refresh the page and one of them will go away.
Try this again. Moonbeam. I can just hit this group of 4. And I can, as a bonus action,
wild-shaped star sign. Sign of the Dragon. So, for the benefit of the cultists, a giant draconic constellation appears behind me in stars.
Dragon constellation. All right. Trying to think how they would interpret that.
And I will say, kneel. It's not a spell component or a command, I'm just saying it.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all my actions.
All right. Guy in the back will get a little bit riled up by you doing this. He will shout heresy at you. He will try and secret flame on Ruby. Ruby, I need you to go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw. I never hit with these, so please don't fail this. Yeah, see, don't fail this. He won't need to move. Alright. The sword he pulls out is a big old greatsword. He is going to swing at Ruby.
He's starting his turn in the Moonbeam.
Oh yeah, you're right. What's that? Con?
Con 14.
7 radiant burns him.
Oh my god, sneak attack.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, that was an accident. I didn't mean to do that.
7 damage across the board for everybody. What's going on? Also, I have to.
I'm dead.
I have to roll 2d4s to see what he gets buffed by and what he gets minused by. It'd be a 1. Does a 12 make it? No, I didn't think so.
Okay.
He gets it from there then. He's going to... No, not grab that. I am going to grab him. And he's going to step out of it. And he is going to swing on Ruby. With a greatsword that is made of some kind of red iron. Does an 18 hit you, Ruby?
18 does in fact hit.
You're going to take 10 slashing and 10 fire damage.
Jesus.
Arios, it is your turn.
Let's see.
It seems we're having a fight over religion here.
Yeah, it's the all the cultists who call themselves cultists.
My god is better than yours.
My god could kick your god's ass. Oh yeah, well my god could kick your god's ass.
Let's see. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, well my god could kick his own ass.
Damn. And that's true. That's a
Cheeks,
true
the
guy.
mini-assed god.
That's a true guy. If he could kick his own ass, no one.
Cheeks, the mini-assed god.
the god of plentiful. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna fire on the cultists that these guys are locked in battles with. Let's see. Damn, where's my page? There it is. I will do a sharpshooter shot. On this guy.
I was gonna say you gotta make that attack roll. Sharpshooter is just the ability.
Oh, whoops.
Because it's a -5 to add 10 to the attack.
Shit. 'Cause, 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 'cause
If you take 30 or more damage from one source, you're more or less just going to go down.
That's
I
the
see.
hilarity.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, I'll still take. Can I still take the shot?
You can take the shot. There's not a problem with that. It's just
Alright.
you're using your longbow, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you have to make the attack roll with the longbow.
Got it. Yeah, I just forgot to do that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think it gets set up as a global modifier for the sharpshooter if it's not already in there. So it would just be 24 minus the 5 then to get that. And who was
Yeah.
that on?
That was on this cultist.
That guy. Okay. That guy gets absolutely obliterated. Like, you shoot that guy in the head and the arrow goes through, and you just see him, like, crumple onto the ground immediately. Just, pop!
Oh, cool. They're squishy. All right, cool.
They're squishy, he
consider-
says.
I don't consider 34 damage in a single hit squishy.
No.
That would squish me.
So you have to remember, you're sacrificing 5 accuracy to do 10 more fucking damage.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
You didn't get the sneak
So-
attack. You just did 24 to him and just obliterated the guy. Just, flap!
Yeah, you did 24 plus 10. So you basically popped his head like a watermelon.
All right, well, I just gotta make sure that the guys that get close to y'all just go down. 'Cause there are a lot.
Alright, any movement or anything else like that?
Yeah, I was looking through to see what else. Can I can't do another attack if I don't move?
You don't have extra attacks, do you?
No, I don't think so.
No. So you'd only have the one
Okay.
for the attack action.
All right, cool
You're
then.
straight. You're a straight ranger, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I can attack forward too, but I'm trying to get as
Oh,
many.
no, it's a mastermind rogue.
because it looks like you guys are gonna get like the brunt of a bunch of guys.
Oh, I know what I did.
Say, because you got these two from here, and you have the cunning action as well. But the cunning action allows you to hide, dash, and disengage as the bonus action. You don't have anything else that stands out from it then because you're the rogue.
Once you're at 5th level, you would get your multi-attack.
Not as a
Oh,
rogue.
Not as a rogue.
Oh, not as a
Rogue
rogue.
just gets more damage on the one hit they do. They do the one hit real good.
Yep.
I didn't realize he's a rogue, not a ranger.
That's because of the bow, and the rapier, and everything else. Big thing though is he's the mastermind, so his abilities allow to move as well as get advantage on one guy for like a whole minute.
Mm,
So you don't have
The
to.
mastermind
worry about...
has bonus action, help action.
that too. Yeah.
You don't want it?
yeah. So then,
Yeah.
So then I guess I could just reposition basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You can
I'll
hide in this
reposition.
crowd of commoners who are just standing around going, "Oh my god!"
Oh my god, his head just popped like a fucking watermelon.
Oh wait, the ladies with the hoods are commoners?
Yeah.
Yes.
They are. Oh, I assumed they were.
Were you about to
cultists.
start?
Is this
At
the-
least you
I was
didn't
not like-
shoot
I was
a
like,
fucking
damn,
commoner.
man, we are surrounded.
Oh my god, is this the
It
second
raises
or
the age-old
third
question
game?
of, are we the bad guys?
Is this the second
yeah,
or third
yeah.
game that you guys have been like,
I
oh,
don't
these
know, I
guys
saw the
bad?
hood. I assumed cultists as well, but also
No.
the font is super tiny, so I didn't see that it did not say cult acolyte as well.
Just take those names off.
All right, I see. Okay, cool. So then this will be a lot easier. I'll go ahead and
This is one of the commoners as a human shield. I got your buddy.
yeah.
So many
I'm gonna
commoners were rares.
I was gonna say these guys over here are already burnt up, right?
Well, they're in light. It's not going to kill them. You can do something to them.
Moonlight,
if you
but
need
during
to.
the day.
Okay, cool then. I guess since there's not as many as I thought, I'll lock in a combat right here. with the weakened guys, and then I'll end my turn.
So you moved closer to those guys? Okay. Well, that guy would have been next, but he's dead.
Which guy?
The guy you shot in the
Point you
face.
put an arrow in.
Oh,
The
cool.
the guy that you removed his head because he
Yeah.
wasn't using it.
What happened was I didn't like you, and now you're dead. Arios, I need you to go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, as this person has seen you kill his friend and is now going to cast Sacred Flame on you.
Okay, cool.
I don't think you're going to be able to fail this unless you, like, roll a 1.
Yeah, that's why I locked in a comment, because I'm really good at dodging, so I should just, like...
Keep doing that, because it works.
Yeah. Let's see... What do I roll again?
Dex
It's a
save,
saving throw?
Yep.
dexterity save. So it's under your saving throws.
Oh, is it this one? Yeah.
Yes, good job.
Cool. Found it.
I would say he not only gracefully dodged that, but basically laughed at it as it flew by.
Yeah. I put a lot of points.
It's alright. I never hit anything with the Sacred Flame, which is why I don't normally use it. That guy is in that, but he is blessed. So it's a con save plus 4. Even if I roll a 4, that's not going to fucking help him. What was that, 7 points of damage that guy's taken?
Yep.
He's going to step out of it.
Oh shit, battery. Plug this in.
Walk over here. Ruby, I need you to go ahead and make me another Constitution saving throw. Or not a con save. A Dex save.
Hey, look.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, it actually hit.
Oh my god, it did
I'm
hit.
not- I'm not a Dex character.
I only had to do that like 4 times. You're gonna take 8 oh wow, I maxed out on that too. 8 radiant damage, Ruby. That's the end of my monster. No,
You have to
Dolphus-
roll concentration on Moonbeam.
I can't roll less than a 15, which means I need to take 30 damage in a single strike before I even have to roll.
Arios, I need you to make me another dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
I maxed out on that one too.
Uh,
He's still gonna roll like a 20.
Dex save.
Yeah, see? Fucking called it. I fucking called the 20.
That was a good one.
Gris, now it's your turn. Is that a fireball?
No. How much legal trouble would I be in if I cast Shatter in the middle of the town square in this situation?
Well, defending yourselves, I don't think you'd be in too much legal problem, though they might be like, you're going to have to fix the road, or at least give us all the gold that they had on them. You're not allowed to rob corpses.
There go my
Um,
fucking Friday afternoon plans.
I hit 5 with Shatter. If
I was
I
hanging
get
out in
a
the
Thunder
slums,
Wave,
breaking shit with people because we thought it was fun. We're the cops.
How long do we have to wait
hit.
before it's considered archaeology?
And until
60
all the people are
years.
dead. You have to wait till all the people are dead.
Nope,
yeah, I think I'll
60
do
years.
a Thunder Wave instead. That should hurt less, not damage the square, and push that one Acolyte away from that commoner.
What is the save that they have to make?
Let me click on the spell Thunder Wave. DC 14. Con save.
that's not
Only
too bad.
5 damage.
How low was that? Is that 2 d8s? Wow, that's low. How many guys are being caught up in that? 3, and then the gladiator? Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
1,
Mm.
2, 3. That guy's gonna take 2. That guy's gonna take 5. They're gonna take 5, and they get pushed back how far?
Uh,
10 feet.
10 feet. I was doing at an angle. So
It's kind of like that.
yeah, and it's half damage if they saved.
Only one of them saved, and that's the guy up here who hasn't moved or didn't get moved.
All right.
That guy's already.
Did the gladiator?
I haven't rolled for him yet.
Okay.
There's not going to really have any problem with that. Yeah, even with that, even if it was a 4, it'd be -3, because then it'd be 19 at most. But let's see, just for shits and giggles. It'd be -2, so he'd be at 20 still.
All right. That was my action, and I don't think there's anything I can do as a bonus here. Yep. That'll be my turn.
Acolyte them from here. That guy's seeing all of that then. Krishna's on top of that. Everybody else doing all this crazy crap. Oh my goodness.
How much damage does it take to break concentration on blast from the gladiator?
10 or half. And they roll at a DC of 10 or half the damage you inflict. So it'll
Whichever's
depend on what
higher.
your con score is.
He's going to walk up to that guy and cast Cure Wounds on him. Four.
Optionally, incapacitation.
And the Boon Beam's only going to take half, so it was 7 unit rolls for that, right?
Yep.
So he's going to take 3. As he steps out of it from here. Ruby's there, and Arios is there. I think he's going to go after... I think he's going to go after Arios, because he shot the one guy and saw him die. So he's going to go ahead and try and club Arios.
They really love that guy.
Yes. Beam.
Ooh, you're just dangerous.
11's not going to hit Arios, I don't think. No, 16. Not even close. Alright. Malk, it is your turn. Back to the top of the turn order. Steve. Steve.
I am muted.
Ah.
I am muted. Okay, we have a wounded guy. So we're gonna take this guy and we're gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Alright.
And then he's going to hopefully eat an arrow. $16 to hit.
16 will hit.
This is for Hunter's Mark, and then this is for Mittens Empowered. So
That
that's a total of 13 damage.
is more than enough to kill him.
And then on Mittens' turn, Mittens will run up to this guy and attempt to bite him.
Critting. Probably
Hang on, sorry, the things. Oh yeah. Is 12 hit?
12 does hit. For 6.
And I've already moved the commoners out of the way. I think I'm in a pretty good spot to where I'm not gonna let like anything get to the commoners behind me, so that's good. That's my turn. That's Mitten's turn.
Turn 20, you will hear what sounds like bells and people shouting for guards and a bunch of other stuff for that. The guards are already here watching this as they are debating on what to do immediately. Acolyte. Is this guy in the ball? Moonbeam? He's the guy doing the concentration. Arios, I need you to once again give me another dexterity saving throw.
For sure.
I keep hitting 8s on this all of a sudden.
Let's go.
Oh, it's like it was never going to happen. Alright. Arum, it's your turn.
All right. So our boy in the moonbeam and the two that are directly below him. Or no, I can't do two of those at the same time. Never mind. Um. Yeah, let's do this. Against the the alkalite that is closest to me, just above Arios. We're going to do this.
Wait, you're healing the enemy?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
healing.
that,
Wait.
look at that.
Also, it's prayer
Look at
healing.
the-
That takes about a minute
What
to
the
do.
fuck?
Yeah.
That is not the right. The
10
fuck?
minutes.
10 minutes ago.
All right,
No,
so
I-
you're gonna be sitting there chanting for 600 rounds. Got it.
No, I tried to use guiding bolt. So something is fucked. Yeah, something is fucked with my guiding bolt.
Let's see. Let's see what your spell list says.
Just do a manual D20 roll and add your
Didn't
mod.
that happen to me last time? I think we refished it.
Macro levels. Cast at what level? 2? That should be fine. Whoa! Whoa! Hold up!
I told you it's fucked.
What? I have that. I have it recorded for doing that too. What's going on? Yeah, no, like the spell reads right in the actual thing, but like clipping onto it is doing a completely different thing. If I hit this, yeah, no, guiding bolt comes up. All right, and now we hit guiding bolt, submit it, and now it's very healing again.
Okay.
Hold up.
So let's do this. Let's
What the
do
fuck?
that.
Right, how is your sheet always the one that's always so fucked up? Why can't you be normal?
I don't know. Here.
Hold on, I think. Where to Radiant Sacred
There.
Flame?
There, it fixed it.
Did it?
There.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, 24 to hit for 8 Radiant. That's a low.
And then he goes back to praying.
That's okay. Because it's against this guy, and everybody who attacks him next has advantage.
He glowy.
Oof.
Whoop. It's the tiniest simple shit I've ever seen.
So, he is super fucked. I believe that is the term for it.
Super fuck. Alright, Arum. Arum, anything else? Are you moving? What you doing?
I'm going to call for the commoners to evacuate the area, please.
Please leave. It is dangerous. Oh, we can see that. They're fighting in town.
Well, what's happening over there?
Oh, these people, they're fighting. Excuse me, I need to get through. Excuse me.
So beyond that, I have nothing.
It's no movement. All right, Ruby, it's your turn.
Excellent. Uh, 1 second. And oh, that's a bonus action. Should have thought of that. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. I'm gonna try to upcast. Total of 13.
Healing yourself for 13.
Yep.
Are you healing the cultist for then? Just being like, maybe the saving grace you'll find not to try and kill me.
No.
No.
We don't negotiate.
We don't negotiate with cultists. You're
Bonus action. Move the moonbeam so that it's covering. Is this all 3 or not really?
I'd say that'd be 2.
I'm gonna do
Fuck
this,
those.
then.
Fuck those 2 guys in particular.
fuck those 2 guys in particular.
What did I do to deserve this? I mean, what
Hugging
specifically?
Action, bonus action. And that's it for me.
Okay. Well, this guy over here is being hit by mittens. He's like, what the fuck? He's gonna try and whip around and hit mittens with the club. Doing terribly bad at that. Gladiator don't give a shit about that. Ruby's right in front of him.
Fuck.
So he's gonna try swinging the great sword at Ruby again. A 16.
Plus or minus D4.
Oh shit, you're right. Plus 2 minus 4, so minus 2. So that
That
is
does
a
not hit.
14.
Nope.
Lol. Me and my Bane. I said, fuck you!
A 16 would have missed. I was just seeing if the Bless beat the Bane. Luckily, it did not.
Arios, it is
So
your
thank you.
turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna give a little
My
poke.
god is stronger than yours.
I'm gonna give a little poke to the weak guy next to me.
Advantage.
Let's see.
Yes, at advantage.
It's a
And
sneak attack.
advantage.
Lowen.
Yeah, you're sticking him at advantage with the sneak attack.
Yeah.
So his back just explodes. Covers the chicken behind him in gore.
He like stabs him and like explodes.
Yeah.
It's like that's not how piercing works. That's not how gunshot wounds work.
A hole like way larger than the little pinprick of my sword just blows in his chest in a perfect circle.
You're getting a Kung Pao moment.
Yeah, it's a kung pao. just one punched him. And then I'm gonna see if I can. No, I guess they're doing all right over there. You know what? I'm gonna. I guess I'll lock into combat with this guy now. Or was I already locked into combat with this
You were
guy?
already in combat with him then. You were technically
Oh, okay.
flanked.
Oh, technically flanked? Okay. And I guess I can't do another attack or anything, so I guess I might just...
You can disengage as your bonus action.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do that.
Cutting action, disengage.
Let's see,
And then you can walk
where's,
away. It's going to be on the right side of your character sheet as you scroll down. It's all your abilities. It's going to be under short rest, long rest, and your arrows, which we're not bothering with. So that.
Oh, whoops. My bad.
I
Like,
clicked on
accidentally
it.
clicking stuff.
No, I
Oh.
clicked on it.
Short rest, long rest. Where the hell are my rests?
All right. You see your sheet. On the left side, you have like inspiration as well as all your stats. On the right side, past from that, you'll have your characteristics. Underneath your characteristics, you'll see the short rest and long rest, as well as resources like your arrows. Below that, though, you will see skills related to your character, starting with Thieves' Cant, Sneak Attack, Fey Ancestry, Trance. Clicking out to the side, yeah, they'll open up, and you can press the little blurred bubble that pops up, so that it'll show off to the side for everybody.
Sweet.
Yep.
Okay. So then, is that also using it?
It's not using it, but it's something you have. So it'll say like as your bonus action, you can do those things, and that'll be what it is. So disengaging means you can leave an area of combat without having an attack of opportunity directed towards you.
Okay, got it.
In other words, you don't get shanked.
Got it. Okay, cool.
I'm the one who shanks.
So I can dip now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can dip.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead.
As long as you don't walk through the gladiator.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna... Damn it. Walk around these guys. But then these guys are on fire right here, too. You know what? Yeah, I'll... You know what? I'll chill back here. Shoot arrows, or... I can't go into sneak or anything, right?
Not as a bonus action. You've already used your regular action.
Oh, okay.
You can go on an angle like that. So
Yeah,
that
you're able to go this way. You can't go this way.
You do have 35 feet of movement, so you can just boogie if you wanted to.
Yeah, so you're only going 7.5 there. So if you wanted to move basically all the way back here, hell, all the way up to me and then some,
Okay.
or all the way down there and then some.
Oh, whoops. Okay, cool. You know what? Yeah, I'll move down here.
Yeah, like you got all the way down essentially to here, or all the way up to here.
Okay, I see. I can't figure out how to get that ruler thing.
So
that
if you're
specific
using
one.
measure, it lets you do the starting, and then you can right click, and that's where it will let you create points.
Okay, so I click measure, click on me. I could do this, but how do I do the second one?
Right click once
Right click.
while you're still holding your left click. Right click once.
Oh, well, I have a touchpad, so it's like one big ass button. I can't. Like,
Usually you still have physical buttons hidden in there somewhere, usually across the top or the bottom.
Not all touchpads.
More often than not, if you don't see it, that's a sign that you have the physical buttons disabled.
Okay. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna invest in a mouse after today.
Generally, I recommend having at least a small wireless, just because Jesus Christ, a normal mouse is so much more helpful.
Yeah. But
I understand, like, when you're in class or, like, on a plane, you don't have a choice but to use a touchpad, but when you can get away from it, oh boy.
yeah. Especially since mine's just like one, like it's only a button toward like the bottom half of the touchpad.
Yeah, sounds like you got a Mac.
Yeah. I got a Dell. What do you call it? Then I'll end my turn where I'm at.
All right.
Oh, they're actually, well, no, you have a normal keyboard, never mind.
Yeah, I got a regular keyboard.
Well, no, what I mean is a laptop keyboard, so everybody always wonders what the key next to control on the right side of the keyboard does. That is a right-click key.
Oh, the FN?
No, on a normal keyboard, yours is not a normal keyboard.
I see.
Looks got my keyboard made in 1992. Nope, not seeing it.
Not that one.
Actually, no. Actually, Zach probably does have it. The 92 keyboard probably would have it. It looks like a piece of paper.
No, it does not. This actually was made in 1992.
Yeah.
IBM Model M.
Yeah, the Model M actually does have a properties key. That's what that's called. I have 3 guys at work who absolutely have it. Working in a news station where you find people who have old fucking shit that they will not let go of. And their Model M is one of them.
Mike, I need you to
Over
go
their
ahead and roll
cold,
damage for
dead
me.
body.
I need you to
Do
roll
what
that.
now?
I need
Oh,
you to
yeah.
roll that moonbeam damage for me. He's not dead, but he might as well be, as he moves out of it. And then Ruby, I need you to make me another dexterity saving throw. Why can't I do this? Sacred flame. This is so bad. Or are you just gonna take the 1 point of damage?
I rolled
No,
a
he
17.
already did.
Oh, it's right up underneath him. I didn't even notice.
I'll give them false hope.
Grisna, I'm gonna need you to do that thing.
Dex
Oh,
save?
you have
A dex
you
save.
have an early Model M. Holy shit.
1984.
Well, that's the copyright date.
Grisna, it
Oh,
is
I-
your turn.
I see the copyright date, but the bigger thing is you have an early Model M because the later Model M's have a property key. They don't have a Windows key, but they have a properties key. Very nice.
All right, back to the game. All right, so it's my turn. All right, let's see. Well, Chicken is going to run up to here, use the help action to give advantage on the next attacks against the Gladiator. Kristan's going to step up, and he is going to cast Create Bonfire right where that Gladiator is. So you'll either have to stand in that or step out of it and provoke an opportunity attack.
It's a dex save at the start of his turn?
No, I think it's a dex save now. Alright.
God damn
It'll
it.
be at the end of his turn. If he doesn't move out of it, he'll have to make another.
I love when I click show spell description. That's everything it does for me. It's like, yeah, no, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Alright, that'll and I've also drawn a dagger too. That'll be my turn.
Another Acolyte will come over and he will try to beat Mittens. Does a 15 hit Mittens?
For 1 damage? Oh. Buddy, that's a...
That was a bad move.
That's his last mistake.
Bonk.
In the industry, that's what we call a bad move, bro.
Maul, it is your turn.
Okay, the yellow dotted guy is the one that hit Mittens?
Yes.
Yep. He
Um,
pointed Mittens in the tail.
I'm going to move my hunter's mark over to him,
Figured.
and then I'm going to shoot him with my longbow, and then also
Owie.
there is hunter's mark, and there is
Owie.
mittens damage.
Owie. He did.
And on Mittens' turn, Mittens will bite the dude.
God, my friend just wanted to stop me from getting mauled. Ow! 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 Ow!
Oh man. I hope they're praying to their gods.
Turn 20, you can hear what sounds like guards starting to come. That guy is in the flame, in the moonbeam. 14. Takes half? What was the moonbeam damage last time?
8, so 4. Make a Constitution save for that concentration.
What are those little
That
dots
needs 10.
on the avatars?
Green is Hunter's Mark, red is Bane, yellow is Bless.
Oh,
Yeah, it's how Ed keeps track of special effects that are going on.
I see. That's cool.
Alright, so Bless is dropped for all these guys. Ruby.
Alkalite's done.
Oh yeah, he's going to walk up to here. He is going to put Sanctuary on himself.
That's real unfortunate.
It is now Arum's turn.
One, two, three. There are 4 of them. So I'm dropping the original Bane and setting a new one. And I'm actively pointing at the Gladiator and the 4 Alkalites, and I'm telling them, my god will forever be greater than yours. 1, 2, the Gladiator's keeping his, and the Alkalite here.
What's the DC save for that?
15.
Only one of those guys is going to save against it. Let's see if the Gladiator makes the check this time.
As it stands, his whole religion is collapsing around him. He's like, fucking Christ!
Wrong deity.
You reverted back.
Or fucking Vecna, whatever.
Yeah.
What has happened? I don't know, but we're all screwed. Ruby, it is your turn then.
Yay! You know what Bless doesn't defend, or Sanctuary doesn't defend against?
AoEs? I bet it's AoEs.
Area of effect. Uh,
10, right?
I'm going to up. Huh?
It's 10, right? Because that'll put you on all 3.
It's
Every time.
5. It's 5 radius, 10 diameter.
Wow.
So it only can hit 4 squares.
Well, yeah, right here, 10 diameter. That's exactly what this is. And that will hit all 3 of them. Because that's more than half of each of those. Am I wrong, Ed? Because it's passing through the middle and then some.
Say that one more time.
Look at the blue sphere.
Mm-hmm.
That would be 10
That's-
diameter.
Yeah.
So that passes through more than half of each of those characters, correct? It looks like Mikey's is actually only 7.5 across.
You're also drawing it diagonal and Pythagoras.
Well, no, he's only drawing it 7.5 across.
I thought Moonbeam
So
was
it's
only
10
5.
across.
Radius.
5 radius.
Yeah. 10 dia. Radius is 1/2 a dia.
Con save.
No, because I'm still looking at. Would be this. Like, if I do this.
Give me a second.
If I give it
I
an
know how to
aura
solve
of,
this.
if I give it an aura of 0 for a circle, that'll be its entire thing of what it should be.
So that, top to bottom. What the hell?
Yeah, because you were dragging it at a 45, you're actually getting something larger. Because it's just rounding it.
Is
Yeah.
it? Oh, that's
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind.
that's why I mentioned Pythagoras.
Fuck him and his hose.
Fuck him and his hose diagonally.
You guys are also getting it from the center and not the center corner.
Either way, it's going on to these two.
Fuck those two guys.
Fuck those two guys in particular. And I have a upcasted inflict wounds for this guy directly in front of me. That's at advantage.
Gladiator?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, that's gonna be nasty.
That is gonna miss.
Wouldn't Bane semi-affect that?
It's a touch spell.
I'm not holding a melee weapon.
No. Yeah, that'll hit.
It says melee attack, not melee weapon attack, so that would work against
Yeah.
spells.
Must see the attacker and be wielding a melee weapon.
He is wielding a melee weapon.
The gladiator has.
The gladiator must. Gotcha.
Yeah, no, because you have to touch him. So he'd be like, "Oh,
It's-
glowy hand, fuck that shit."
A spell is a melee attack. It's a melee touch attack, which means nothing in this system. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, I would say he would be able to parry your inflict wounds by making his AC.
Hey,
go
the
just a little bit
platypus.
more. Ah, platypus. Oh, look, a hat, a fedora. Oh, parry the platypus.
That is my turn.
Cult Acolyte. Over here is being mauled by Mittens. No! Bop.
That misses.
Does that? Oh.
Mittens has 15. No, sorry. Mitten has 14. That hits.
No,
Mittens will take.
that still misses because he has Bane on. You were right the first time, Steve. You were right the first time.
My God will forever be greater than yours.
A Cold Gladiator. He is in here, so he has to make
A deck save and
That's if he ends his turn in it. -4. So 22. So take 5 hull damage. Oop, wrong one. There we go. He's going to walk out of it. I believe Grisnow would get an attack of opportunity if he can do it.
He did pull a dagger. So Grist can shank his ass.
But will Gris do it? Or will he be a coward and not? Did we lose Zach again?
Rip Zach. He was so young.
Is he the red cup picture?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I think he left like a while ago.
He's in here.
Oh, is he?
I believe we
Something-
just
Yeah,
said
He's
the-
typing.
typing.
He is typing.
The red cup is his profile picture.
Almost gonna.
He lost connection. Give him a moment.
Ah, okay. Yeah, something came up with his picture that said like lost connection or left chat or something like that. So that's why I thought.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You want to opportunity shank the gladiator?
Yeah. I've had drawn my dagger just for that reason.
11 will miss. He's gonna go after Ruby again. A 24 on Ruby.
Huh.
That misses. It's too high.
Oh no, Thaco, my one enemy.
It wrapped back around.
That's gonna be 16, so 8 slashing and 8 fire. Lemonade from the fridge real quick, 'cause I'm thirsty. And then I'm going to grab my Mountain Dew from the fridge because I am double thirsty. Alright. Arios, it is your turn.
All right. I will take my shot on this guy because it looks like he's getting a little too close to that commoner. Oh, let's see.
Shoot the commoner just for shits and giggles.
I
Please
double
don't.
cocked the bow.
You dunk that guy and cover the commoner with gore.
Yeah.
We're not doing the Dave Matthews thing here.
Oof.
I don't want a hostage situation.
So 17.
Who's that going on?
Oh, that was going on this guy.
Alright, well, you don't need sneak attack. That guy had a point of health. But
Yeah. He only had 1 point.
what happened? He did. He died. No sneak attack. He did.
Sure. And then I'll stay where I'm at. I got good oversight on everything.
Alright, this guy acolyte from here. He hears the bells. He sees this fight going on. This guy is going to cast Sanctuary on himself. And he's a bitch ass coward. He's gonna be like, fuck this shit. I'm out. Krista, it's your turn.
All right. I guess I'll move back to here. Chicken will follow me, get to here-ish, and then I'll say, "Hey, get back in there!" And I'll cast Thunder Wave, hitting the 2 acolytes in front of me and the gladiator. Let me bring up the button for that. DC saves and such.
Those two guys are going to fail, and the gladiator's going to save it. 9. He gets pushed back 10 feet. Here. That guy's going to get pushed back 10 feet to there. There's 9.
Hoping to push the gladiator back in the moonbeam and bonfire. That could work. And then once I've done that, Chicken's gonna move up to the gladiator and do the help action.
Gonna help him out. Top the turn order. Mook!
The acolyte over here. This guy right here.
Okay.
Wait, is there somebody running that I didn't see? Sorry,
Oh, there's
I
a
had stuff open.
there's a dude who's running. That dude.
Okay, hang on.
He's got sanctuary on him.
Oh, I can't hit him. I have to do a wisdom
You have
save
to make
to hit him.
You have to make a wisdom save. You have to choose a new target or lose the attack or spell action.
Okay, then you know what? This guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot him.
You gotta make a wisdom save throw first.
For this guy?
For this guy,
I'm not hitting that guy. I'm
Okay.
hitting this guy.
you have to do it for both of them. They both have sanctuary on themselves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, even if you fail, you can just redirect.
I tried to shoot the guy who's running away. Yeah, it didn't work. Try to shoot
Yeah.
the other guy who's got that instead on him.
I wanna attempt to hit this guy, so I'm gonna do my wisdom save.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will shoot.
That guy's god's way better than your god. You're dead.
And this guy, I'm going to move my hunter's mark to.
I know where you're running to. Is this someplace safe? No.
And then
Mitten's is gonna just take out the ankles of the guy in front of him.
The ankles.
yeah, Mittens will bite. I forgot this guy was still up actually. Oh no! It's okay. This is Mittens' kill. So, and then Malk will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's Malk's movement, and that's my turn.
If possible, I could use a channel divinity for 11 hit points.
They were surrounding us. You know, we're surrounding them.
They started some shit that they couldn't back up, except for maybe that guy in the middle, but that's a totally different story.
If only their god was a little bit better, you know?
The guards are starting to make their way here. And I have cooler looking guards than the actual guards, but I have to go find them, so I won't bother with it
This
right
became a public execution.
now. Hey, no roughhousing. Oh god, why did the swords come out? Arum, it is your turn. Healing touch on who? Who are you running up to and being like, be healed? Ruby?
Yeah.
What a mistake.
Yay.
He gets 18 points of healing. Oh no, a guiding bolt at point blank? Ruby,
Yeah.
Oh, which
Yeah.
one?
It's
Are you
Ruby's
doing
turn.
on the gladiator?
No.
It is
Okay.
We are going to attempt inflict wounds to. Carry this, asshole.
Yeah,
24.
he cannot parry
Uh,
that. Mainly because it only adds 3 to his AC. So that will hit for the 20.
Bloop.
Fuck that guy in particular.
I can't really get gladiator without also frying chicken.
That's fine. Anything else?
That is my action.
If you want a fried chicken, you can have fried chicken.
It wouldn't. He just
gold though.
it just separates.
28 on Ruby. I'm not gonna bother with the 4 because it's just what, 2? Yeah. So
21 damage. Are you still up?
Yes.
Good.
Arios, it is your turn.
Can you shoot the gladiator, please?
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, the gladiator. Damn, I was gonna try to shoot this guy.
The guy
Don't worry
covered in
about-
moonbeam that's gonna die when he starts his turn.
No, don't worry about that acolyte because he has a hunter's mark from Malk. So Malk
I got it.
knows where he is.
Okay,
He
cool.
can't hide.
All right.
Mul-
So then,
multi-
gladiator.
Fire an arrow later and just hit that guy.
Yeah. All right, cool. So then, gladiator's gonna die. Where's There it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take my shot. On the gladiator.
Do you have advantage for that? I don't think you have advantage for that. Or did
Well,
chicken do that?
I think it was used. No, that was on the last attack.
That's a longbow. You don't get advantage on flanking with longbow, right?
No. That's what I'm trying to see if there's anything that was giving advantage. 14's going to miss. You doing anything else? Any movement, sneaking, hiding, calling to guards?
You said call the guards?
Calling to guards, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll move over here and try and like talk these guards. Like, hey, what the fuck are you
Are
guys
you
doing?
gonna start doing your job?
Yeah.
Why don't you do anything? Probably be like right here, Sandy.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Nah, that's
There
fine.
you go. I forgot to use the measure.
Ah, don't worry about it. From that. Okay. Acolyte will continue running away through the forest, into the woods. He running over to here. Mock will still know
He
where the
really
fuck
wants-
he is.
He really wants to die isolated and alone. All right.
Krishna, it's your turn.
All right. I guess I'll go stabby stab. So, chicken will do the help action, so I'll have advantage on this one. So that's
Mittens
20.
will infuse Grisnoth's attack for an extra 5 acid.
So 12 altogether?
Yep.
Not very nice. That's not very nice at all.
And then bonus action.
Ow! Ow! One.
Shanked him.
Shanked. It's like stab. And he gets the other one. It's like a nick. Like, ah, my finger. It's like getting stabbed in the side isn't so bad to the fucking paper cut I just got inflicted.
Chicken will move around to that point, and that'll be it.
Chicken's flanking. Watch out. Malt's turn.
I think we missed the one acolyte.
Did we? Hold
Is there another acolyte?
Hold on. Let's see if he saves first. No. No, he didn't.
He evaporated.
Malk will
That
do,
alkali didn't exist.
Hey, where'd that guy go?
Malk will fire a shot at the gladiator.
arrows to the back.
And then we'll start pursuing at a moderate pace the other cultist.
I'm gonna shoot that guy in the back, and then I'm gonna yonder over there.
You're an
So
endurance
And-
hunter.
what
Just
makes
follow
it?
him at a brisk walk until he gets tired.
Yes,
makes
and then
it so
Mittens
quick
will. Mittens actually gets
That-
advantage on this attack because of flanking.
Go down 2 squares.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the fire.
That's a
Oh,
bonfire.
Oh, gotcha.
Down 2 squares. There you go.
I couldn't see I was trying to be outside of the moonbeam, but
That's
Moonbeam
not the
currently
moonbeam.
is
The
on him.
moonbeam's below. It's an artifact.
gotcha,
You have to reload to get rid of it.
gotcha. My bad, my bad.
You're good.
And then advantage, wait. 18 to hit for 8. And that'll be my turn.
Um,
18,
I will
18
just
will
note-
miss.
18 will miss.
18 will miss. You'll parry Mittens.
I will just note. Hunter's Mark lasts an hour. Sanctuary lasts a minute. You could just wait the minute and then fire an arrow in his general direction. Probably.
No, I
hit him.
want to figure out where he's coming from. If there is a cult guy, then I'm going to, at a moderate pace, track down where the cult is. Because he's going back home, right?
In Malk's mind, it's like, I gotta follow the trash man to the trash home so I can take out the trash.
He's going to the cafeteria. I'm going to eat.
Go on, Mittens. You deserve this.
Mitten's like, I deserve this.
All right.
I return.
So let's do this one more again.
Gonna forgive you. But I'm dying. Yeah. But I forgive you for dying. Ruby's gonna get another 17 points of health. I believe going to, was that 25? Or 23?
23.
23. That 6 is tiny and looks like an 8 from my screen. If I zoom in, I'd probably see it right. Okay.
Can you please stop trying to die?
I'm not trying to die, I'm trying to tank, and it's going poorly.
So, yeah, that's all I got at the moment.
Ruby, it's your turn.
Alright. I should be able to circle around this asshole. Put Moonbeam.
Suplex.
There's nowhere I can put Moonbeam that won't
Hurt somebody who's
light
an ally.
somebody else on fire. I guess screw running around it. I'll stay close to the cleric.
Just does a
Moonbeam isn't.
just does a full circle
Isn't
around this
helping.
guy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
If you can force a way to give Arios advantage, that can always work in our advantage. Ha ha!
Get a shot in his back. I use the guard as cover because they're pretty much brick walls, anyways.
I
Glad
am
they're
going
helping.
to shift. I'm going to shift
Are they helping?
into full warbird form to get some temp health.
All right.
That is a bonus action. I can't send him immediately. That's also a bonus action, so I'm going to just continue to inflict wounds. Ready to go.
18 will match. 15. Nice. He is now wounded.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Yeah, this guy gets to do the fun thing now that he's wounded. So first off, Ruby. That's not going to hit. But
That misses.
it's going to
Oh,
swing
fuck you.
a second time.
17 hits.
4. Hold on.
No, hold on.
Hold on. Hold on.
Bane.
16.
Oh, any amount of Bane. It's not it.
And a third time.
Oh,
And the
More
amount of
Bane.
Bane. Oh no, more Bane.
excellent.
Alright. 14. Oh! 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 That brings down to 9.
I have some temp health, so that does not.
Oh,
bring
does
down
it?
to 9.
Arios, it is your turn after this.
For sure. I'll shoot him in the back.
I'm waiting. 19. Oh, fuck. Sneak attack. So that's going to be 10 altogether. It hits.
Let's go.
Alright. Anything else? Guards, do something as you shoot the guy. Why aren't you stopping that man? Shoots him again.
Can I hide behind the guard?
I don't see why you can't stand behind him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I might have behind the guard. I'm gonna use him as cover. If I get like fired upon, it'll force him to do something. Make my problem his problem. And I end my turn.
Chris, now it's your turn.
All right. I see this weapon looks pretty dangerous, so I want to attempt to disarm this guy. Would that be a dex check or strength, or what would this be?
Let's see what disarming attack would say for this. I know it's a maneuver. It usually has a simple one from that then. Try and disarm him. Alright, so you are going to go ahead. If this was a hit with a melee, just to disarm it, it's going to be a contested. It's going to be your dex versus his dex.
All right.
Ooh, that's the wrong one. That is
The chicken's giving me the help action. If chicken can help in this.
Okie dokie. He drops the greatsword.
Make somebody pick it up.
Let's see. That was my action, so at least No, I don't think I can pick it up. I'll at least kick it behind myself. If I can't pick it up, yeah. Or stand on top of it. Oh, wait, it's flaming, isn't it?
No, it's an infernal.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll probably just kick it towards Aurum.
Joy. Fucking demonic blade.
Okay. I will say the
Bulk
guards
gonna randomly fire an arrow back this way while just walking towards his lunge.
It's nothing like that.
You know what? Yeah, I have lots of range on a longbow. Just pew. That misses. Sad.
That's
And
okay,
then
because
mittens
I mean,
with the advantage. 24 to hit for 9.
Damn.
And that's my turn.
All right. Good job attacking an unarmed man.
The guards are not gonna like this. They attacked me. Look, they stole all my stuff. Why are you doing this to me? What? It's like all the people who are standing around are like, that's not what happened. He's lying. Yeah, no, that guy's totally lying. No.
They disarmed him and just kept beating on him.
What happened is we started a fight, and then we started reneging on things because that's what we do. I have more guard-looking people. Somewhere in here I have more guard-looking people. It's okay. Let's just pretend this guard is a cool guard. Okay, You'll hear whistles and a bunch of other stuff as they start approaching. Arum, it's your turn.
how much help do you need right now, Ruby? Are you okay?
Well, I
Or
feel like a solid 17 out of 40.
okay?
But the man is disarmed.
Do you want to make sure he stays disarmed?
His punches do 30 damage.
They're not.
Well,
Fire fist! Punch, punch, punch. Little did you know, I was using the sword for your benefit. I'm actually a monk.
I was handicapping myself for you. That big sword is weighing me down. It's like 50 speed.
Going, not any slower.
yeah, you know what? I will do that for you. Give you another 10.
Anything else?
There's a flaming sword on the ground next to you.
Alright. I'll bite.
Yeah,
I think this is gonna hurt.
I'm not gonna try to pick up the infernal sword because I mean, I'm still lawful good.
I will try to pick up the infernal sword.
Okay.
Who knows?
There is no problem with you picking up the infernal sword.
Cool. What kind of sword is it?
Infernal.
Infernal great sword.
I don't have proficiency with this, but I want to hit him with it out of spite.
I want to hit him because I think it's cool.
That's a 13.
13 will not hit him.
I have nothing that would benefit. Oh, I can mark him. Yeah, I don't think it helps me here, but I'll put a mark on him. It does mean if he goes invisible, I can find his exact location.
Okay.
That's it.
I don't think it'll be a problem, but all right.
I don't think it'll be a problem either, but just in case.
I'll give him a funny one. I'll give him the hey over here, asshole. All right, and you have his sword. He is going to try and take the sword back away from you. I need you to go ahead and give me a strength roll contested.
He really loves that thing.
It's his favorite sword. He's going to take his sword back from you.
At least that was his action.
Debating on if he's going to try, not necessarily running, but getting to like a better position right now. Yeah, you know what? I think he's going to step over Chicken.
Mittens has an AO attack of opportunity. Gristnaw has an attack of opportunity.
No, he doesn't. Neither of them do.
Why not?
Because he's not leaving their range.
Mittens, yes.
Yeah.
He's leaving.
Mittens
Yeah.
is leaving it.
Mm.
He's not leaving Gristnaw or Rubies. He's still within 5 feet of them.
Ruby
That makes
technically doesn't have a weapon, as we've established, so Ruby can't take attacks of opportunity.
You can punch.
No, you can't unless you're threatening, and you don't threaten unless you have a weapon or a natural weapon.
All right. So Mittens can make that attack. A 13 will not hit.
Yeah, Mittens missed.
Arios, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot, but before I do, I get real close to the guard's ear and I tell him, "You can take credit for this one." and then I fire.
You know what's the worst part about you whispering that to him? 17 misses.
I'm not like still a fuck up.
The arrow flies past, and there's just somebody on the other end of him who gets like nailed and dropped to the ground. Just some innocent bystander.
Come on.
You can take credit for this one. Oh my god!
Oh my god, they killed Kenny, you bastards!
Oh, what the fuck? You can take credit for this one. Misses.
Would have been really funny if it had been lethal, though.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nah, I got nothing else.
My job here is done.
All right. I'm gonna try grappling this guy. This will probably fail, but Chicken's helping me.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Time for a hug.
Is it Dex he needs to make?
He can choose Dex or Strength.
Okay, well he can't fail this even with a 4. So yeah, he's like, you're going for that thing. I'm going to try and grab his leg. You're not grabbing his leg. Get the fuck out
Take
of
him
here.
alive. I'll yell.
Take him alive. Oh, now that's what we want to do. We killed everybody else, but this guy gets to live.
I think it's their leader. That'll be it for me.
Malk, it is your turn again.
Can Malk try and shoot out the guy's knees from really far away while running?
The guy who's running?
No. The gladiator. I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna shoot, and then I'm gonna keep following the guy that's running away.
You got a longbow. How far is he from you?
I have disadvantage probably at this point. Actually, no, because like,
No.
isn't it like 150 feet?
Yep.
No, I'm running like off the map at this point,
I know you
chasing the other
I
guy.
know you-
From where you are, you'd be plus 30.
Yeah, so I still have at regular. 25 to hit for 8.
Just like sailing over somebody's head. Ario's missing as like an arrow shoots out of nowhere and hits like you can take credit for that one. Yeah, 25 will hit him for the 8 piercing. And then you continue to track
And
the other
then
guy down.
on Mitten's turn, Mittens will bite his ankles
So we'll run up.
from over here.
Okay,
Maybe
good,
Mittens
good.
will bite his
God,
ankles.
yeah, ankle biters. Fucking critting for 10. Get the fuck out of here.
Crittles! Non-lethally, because just trying to bite the ankles. Crit counter +1. Let's go.
What's it at now? 6?
13.
You gotta keep updating it. Every time it does, you gotta click it because it's an attack. Steve, you gotta click it. It's an attack. Fine, I'll fucking do it.
Actually,
Steve.
because this is a crit counter, because this is a crit, this is more damage than just 10.
It does 3 more.
Yeah, 13. Oh, that's what you meant. Gotcha.
Okay. Anything else?
That's the end of my turn.
All right. What the fuck? The guys who are running towards here are still running towards here. It is Arum's turn. As you can see, what looks to be a flood of guarded people rushing towards you. Still out of the way, though.
Do. You know what? Yeah. Ruby, Grist, and Arios are getting that. Yes. As I completely stare down the cult gladiator and I say, "My God will give you no quarter."
I thought your god was a loving, caring, kind individual.
He is. But it doesn't mean that he's going to take anybody talking shit.
That's fucked up. We gotta get him.
I am the god of the trees. Doesn't mean I won't break your motherfucking knees.
The Lorax?
Lorax.
It is Ruby's turn.
All right. Yeah. Don't forget to flag Ruby, Grist, and Anos.
I don't
Happies.
Did you say Anos?
Or Arios. Sorry.
Anos.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Anos is probably gonna roll up here in a minute.
In this setting, Anos is only like 10 years old. What's that? He's a child? My God.
Is Anos a D&D character?
It is an Ed character.
Oh, an Ed character.
There's a reason why Seymour and Anos show up basically everywhere.
See, but I play Anos as an actual character in other campaigns for it. Seymour is just that guy who's always around. I love him as the quest giver for people and shit. Inflict wounds for 13? That's it?
I know, right?
Oh no, it's just 9.
That's just
27 for 27 at 27 attack for 9 damage.
I don't know. How will he ever be able to parry this? And the answer is he's not. Parry this,
We
you.
can move back here. Bonus action. Moonbeam.
Punch him in the face and then drop an orbital laser on him.
It's what I can do. I have a feeling I'm gonna take a whole bunch of hits right now.
Top of his turn. 12? That doesn't pass, does it?
That does not. If he is shapeshifted, he is no longer.
No, he's not. Fuck, that's a lot. Well, he is very badly hurt, so he does have his multi-attack, though. So, first off, against Ruby. First one.
Yep.
I'll take the 15 damage. Second one against Ruby. Oh, now I'm rolling real good.
That puts me down.
And to signify that, does he go after Mittens or does he go after Grisna? He's gonna go after Mittens.
Oh, no.
Does a 16 hit Mittens?
Yes.
Bane.
You're
Bane.
right. Hold it.
You dropped Bane. You dropped Bane.
Does no
Bless.
longer. Yeah, it's still 14. 14 hits. Sorry.
Mm.
For some reason, I keep thinking it's 15.
Drop
Did I?
Drop because of the blast, because they're both concentration.
Ah, that's true. Never mind.
Damn, something in the throat.
Alright, so then 15 on Mittens.
15 damage on Mittens.
15 damage on Mittens.
That's
10 slashing
actually
and 5 fire.
it's a non-insignificant amount of damage to Mittens.
It's Arios' turn. We gotta keep him alive.
Yo. Oh, we gotta keep him alive, or are we dropping him?
I'm trying to. They said to keep him alive. You can drop him if you want to, but that might piss the party off. I can't on you.
Grisna said to keep him alive.
I won't.
I would rather. I would like to keep him alive because even
Can I
though
rope
Malk
him
is
up?
going,
Did you win now?
Can I rope him up?
Like run up to him and like try and
Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be contested, but you could do that. You could run up to him and be like, haha.
I mean, you could
Well-
always run up and actually literally drop kick him.
All right, I'll run up and try to wrap him in rope.
I'm really trying to
Do I have,
imagine
like-
Ariel's running up and like trying to like do like a flying lariat or something.
Yeah, I think
Like, what does that look like?
I'm too far, right?
If you have a melee weapon, you could make a.
You can
non-lethal attack.
dash
Maybe
up to him as your
cards
bonus
are-
action, so you would have enough. You would have 70 at that point, so you'd be able to
Alright,
run up
cool.
to him like that as a dash.
I'll do that, and then
Melee weapons can make non-lethal attacks, which
Oh.
may be far easier than actually trying to rope this man.
Okay, I'll do a non-lethal attack. Let's see. Will it have the same stats, or will it
Yep,
like
it's exactly the same. You just gotta declare it.
Yep. Non-lethal. Hit him with the butt of my rapier.
Plus 1d4.
Oh yeah. Because of that. Thank you very much.
18.
And now to be a dick about things.
Oh.
Because the 18 would have hit.
Damn.
That's everything. Grisna, it is your turn.
All right,
You're not lethally
I'm
going to
going
shake
to-
this guy? Stab him?
Bonus action. Chicken's gonna do the. Sorry, no. Chicken's gonna do the help action, and then I'm gonna try to non-lethally. We'll go for the shoulder with the dagger.
20 will hit. 7.
He's still up,
He's still up.
and then offhand also non-lethal. I think it misses.
16
Oh wait,
will
I'm
miss.
blessed.
17 will miss. He rolls a 1. No, that'll hit. Are you doing 1 point of damage? 3! he's still up. It is Malk's turn.
Damn.
Malk will no longer shoot and just attempt to pursue.
You're no longer
So
like
Malk will run.
you're no longer doing that like Jesus Lizu thing where you're walking on 2 feet. You're now like 4 legs, like chasing a dude down. Hold on, I got a gift for this. There we go. Orim, it is your turn. Ruby is down.
Actually, Mittens gets a non-lethal attack. That misses.
I was gonna say, can Mittens do a non-lethal? He's missing. But can he? Okay. Orum's turn. What are you doing? What are you doing, prayer boy? Ryan.
Get up.
Oh, choir boy.
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
That is my literal action. Is I look at Ruby and I just say, "Get up."
Can restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. So 40. Or not 40, that's at 20.
Yes.
So you give all 20 to Ruby, because that's up to half. Which Ruby has 40 total, so that's all 20 going to Ruby.
Yeah.
Anything else?
So it's no. I'm pretty sure that works. So there you go. And I just note to Ruby before Ruby gets up, non-lethally, please.
Holy shit.
These guys are going to get right up into everybody's faces. This is going on. Ruby.
That's excellent. As far as non-lethal, I have spell.
I mean,
And,
you could try to cold cock him.
No, I can't, because it'll deal my strength and damage, which is -1.
You could try to choke
Fuck
him
it.
out. That'd be Dex, I think.
Did you miss that -1 strength? Fuck it.
Let me just do
I
a
wild
minimum
shape.
of one.
I wild shape and I punch him.
I think it's an action to wild shape.
Is it?
Unless you're a moon druid. You can try grappling.
It is a action. Let me tell you again that the thing I am not built for doing is grappling this guy.
Do it anyway.
If you could destroy
I'll
5
let
feet
you
of
take
earth
one of my
under him.
daggers.
Here, kill him with this.
Do you not even have like a hand crossbow?
I have like a scimitar. I could whap him with the flat of that.
Yes.
Spank him. It's fine.
I don't hit with non-spells. I'm not built to do this.
It's okay. All right, the gladiator is going to do something.
Just in case, I will do my move like this to make it a little harder for him to flee. I should be able to move around him.
I should be able to.
Yeah, it's only 10 feet.
Is this guy going to go down fighting, or is he going to piss everybody off?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if this is like the old gladiators or occultists that explode.
No. I'm going to roll a D100. I'm going to roll a D100. 24. High or low? What is
I
the
should've
consensus
said
for
that
the...
before you rolled.
No, I'm going to roll another D100. Higher than 24 or lower than
High.
24? High.
Hi.
High?
Yeah.
Alright. If you win this one, he goes out. He goes out fighting. If it's wrong, he goes out like a bitch. Okay. He's got too much pride. He's got too much piss and vinegar. And Ruby's right there. 28. For 21.
For 21.
21.
Yep.
So Ruby goes back down.
Get up. No. He's gonna swing
I should have
at
just
Mittens.
bad touching.
That obliterates Mittens.
What happens when Mittens hears 0? Just kind of goes, ah, and fades away or some shit?
Meh.
Steve, what happens when Mittens hits 0?
Mittens disappears.
Yeah.
Mittens gone. Poof.
Let's see, a bunch of other people from here then. And Grisna stabbed him a few times. Fuck you, Grisna. I don't think a 12 is going to hit Grisna. No.
Yeah. His great sword just like hits my adamantine breastplate and bounces off.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
you
forgot
gotta
you
do better
had
than
that.
that.
I forgot you had that.
Right.
All right.
When did that happen?
He's going to walk over to here then, and then behind Arum.
That's an opportunity attack.
It is an opportunity attack.
From Aros and Grist.
Nope.
Arios can also make an
All
attack
right.
of opportunity with a melee weapon.
Alright, let's see. Do I just use my rapier? Or...
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Non-lethal.
17 will miss.
Non-lethal.
Does not have advantage on that. 17 will miss. He's now using Arum as a Arum. I keep pronouncing that so many different ways. As a
It's fine.
he's now using you as a human shield. Arios, it is now your turn.
Oh, I get another one?
Yeah, it's your turn proper now.
Well, now it's your
Oh.
proper turn. You can come up alongside me and just try to cold cock him again.
Yeah, I'll try and get him again. Let's see. Do I just run up on him?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, cool. Oh, whoops.
Like,
That's
oh, he's
me.
right there. What are you gonna do? Stab.
Alright, I'm gonna try and cut him off right here. Well, like right here. And I'll go ahead and give him a whacking.
Back in from the Kraken.
Oh, come on, roll high.
Plus plus.
Plus plus.
Plus bless. Roll another d4 on top of that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Damn.
20.
Period.
All right, Grist.
Are we just not meant to catch this guy?
No, I'm just making it as difficult as I can. This guy does not want to go down. He is using everything to keep standing up. And at this point, it's just somebody's got to get the hit in, so he just bows down. It's
guess
adding
I'll
that
go
tension
here.
into it then, where he's fighting for his life, man. He's fighting for his life right now, man.
Chicken will do
He's
the help
surrounded.
action. And I'm going to try to finish him off. Non-lethally.
Chicken's helping, so a 23 will hit. Okay. I'm going to make you guys all very pissed off. He only had 1 point of health left, so that will put him down non-lethally.
All right.
Nope, that's
And
fine.
I will then use Mage Hand to grab the sword and lift it up, and I'll warn the others that magic might be cursed. We need to check it first.
That will be enough to end
I
combat.
All right.
And
I'll
I will.
seize my weapon, hold my hands up. Is that Kasky I see?
It is Kasky and a whole bunch of other people. As you see them coming over from that, they're telling you to more or less drop your weapons.
Good to see you, Kasky.
I'm literally going to point at Ruby and say, "Get up."
I drop.
Command doesn't work on corpses.
Ruby's not dead.
She's
Yeah.
asleep.
Haven't got to her turn yet. Mike,
Yeah,
just for the hell of it, go ahead and make a death saving throw if he's not going to immediately pick you up.
Just like
Well,
my
no.
dog. He's just asleep.
Well, I was immediately throwing that at him again. Because everybody else has full health. It's only Ruby that's got any damage other than poor Mittens.
Hey, where'd Mittens go? Mittens! Mittens! We lost Mittens! I don't know where Mittens is.
Malk is pursuing one that fled. And I'll point in the direction.
Camera cuts
Ruby,
over to
you have
Malk just
20 health.
running.
I mean, you see the gif of a gator frickin' sprinting. They legitimately do that.
Yep.
Fucking scary.
Can I try and
But
like
only
vanish?
actually,
stealth?
it's only crocodiles that can sprint. Alligators cannot.
Oh. Can I go in stealth and try to escape?
Just peace out. Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth roll real quick.
Sweet.
I believe you also have bless on yourself too.
She do.
So it'd be a d4 on top of that.
Yeah, you're 21 or above.
Hold on. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, 21.
All right, cool. So I disappear in the crowd.
Yeah, he just wanders into the crowd and wanders the fuck off.
Hey, where'd that guy go? I don't know. He's gone. Where'd he go? Everybody else.
But I stay nearby enough to like just look out for my boys over
Hide
here.
in the
that-
crowd, like right behind this person.
As long as if you know the general direction Malk went, you can go try to chase Malk down.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll go meet up with Malk.
Because I would rather Malk have backup if he needs it.
Yeah.
Like, it just
Turns out the guy who ran off into the woods is the boss.
Did any of the guards start following after Malk after I pointed that out?
No, they don't know who the hell you're pointing to because they don't see Malk. Malk is way gone.
Yeah.
Like they're pointing to the
so
forest, but they don't know what's going on.
I look at the guard
Behind
captain.
you.
I look at the guard captain and say, at least one of them went that way, and Malk is chasing them. This one, well, this one picked the fight, believe it or not. And this one's alive.
I'm going to tell you to put your weapons down. And put your hands up.
I mean,
Clarity sheath.
she knows
Those are
who
up.
I am. She knows who I am. We've drank together for the past, what seems to be 3 days.
Yeah, you guys also admitted to killing a bunch of children too. They're not going to take any chances as like you're in the middle of this courtyard right here with a bunch of dead people.
Well, that's the whole thing, is I'm outright going to look at her and say, they're cultists. Speaking of burning the world and... Ugh.
Yeah, they mentioned Vergon of the Abyss. Do I know who that is?
Give me a religion check. No.
Some
He doesn't,
obscure.
but do I?
Also no.
Okay, he
Figured.
doesn't, but you know.
Well, no, it's the whole thing is that's probably a draconic name, not a religious name.
No, that's not anybody for that then. So like when you go through the religions, like is that anybody who I would know as a deity? It's like that's not a deity name, and you're like, yeah, that's not a deity name. That's a made up bullshit thing. So it's not like you don't know who that is. It's more of, yeah, I don't think anyone knows who that is.
Person doesn't exist.
That person, that's not a god that exists.
Not a religion.
It's from a different plane. No, it's not. That's made up bullshit. Their god
You
didn't help.
wouldn't know this god. He went to a different plane.
He's from this place up north called Canada. I bet you haven't been there.
Canada? That.
Could not.
It's Fantasy Canada. God.
Fantasy Canada.
Canada?
Fantasy Canada is just Canada.
Canada.
Fantasy Canada is just normal Canada, but everyone's wearing hats. Don't they all wear hat already? Not all of them.
Everyone's a kind mage.
Oh, hey, everybody gets the bad impression of us because we're all wearing red, and apparently there's this bad group of the Red Wizards from that, but that's okay. Hey, you want to learn magic?
they got the Canucks hat. Like
Everybody wears these red hats. They're the magicians.
Oh! Oh! Shut up! Shut the fuck up. We have little maple leaves on there. Have you seen it?
Yeah, all our spells consist of syrup.
Components just syrup.
What is that? A mana potion? I don't think you'll like it though. Oh, this is the thickest potion I've ever drank.
That's why their healthcare. That's why their healthcare is free. They use the syrup for potions.
They use the syrup for potions. They use the syrup alcohol.
They use the syrup for lubricant.
Oh God.
You like syrup or
Wouldn't that
jelly?
have
I
the
prefer
opposite effect?
syrup.
Oh man. Grows in the trees. Eh?
Syrup.
And here's the craziest part: they use the syrup for syrup.
Just
After they use it for lubricant.
we get it from
Yeah.
They create summoning circles with just syrup.
Syruping circles.
It comes from the trees.
They're Lorax worshippers.
They all have the same mustache. I love how they all just look the same. So like, and they all have like red maple leaf robes with with Lorax mustaches and Canucks hats.
Sometimes they get together and they express their beliefs through a violent game they call hockey.
It's the only violence they have is hockey.
You really let your aggression out, so that you can't really summon on a hateful heart.
Why is everyone here dressed up like a gladiator? Oh, that's the fun part. They beat the shit out of each other. It's great. We call that guy Toothless Nick. He's only got 2 left in his head. One more good crack should knock him out, though.
He's the kindest person you'll ever meet, but on the ice, oh,
He's a demon.
he's a demon.
I'll now have to find somewhere to insert like Fantasy Canada into this world. If we went to vacation to Fantasy Canada, we saw a hockey game. We're never going back.
It's blood sport over there, man. Like, aside from outside, everyone's so
Yeah.
kind.
Yes.
Demons from Fantasy Canada are just Canadian geese.
There's a stat block for that.
And
Yeah.
you know where Fantasy Canada is?
Hmm.
It is right around the ever North Pole.
The Ever North.
No, it had to be further than that because that place is only wintry because of all the shit that happens there, which you know why. Zach doesn't know why, Ezra doesn't know why, and Viv doesn't know why. So you keep your goddamn mouth shut about that, okay?
I am keeping my mouth
You
shut.
shut the fuck up about that. All right.
It's
But
snowing.
what I'm referring to is the area around the water that's all the way up there. Once you're
Anyhow.
past the
Anyhow,
ice.
yeah. Ruby now stands up. What's this about fucking Canada? Shut the fuck up. What are we doing? Put her hands up?
I
Okay.
don't know. Ruby is pointedly still pretending to be dead upon hearing the guards approach.
Oh,
Your tongue's
oh,
out.
I'm so injured. Ow. So yeah, they come up,
Ow,
and
so
it's like, put
injured.
your weapons down, or then put your hands in the air, and they're gonna start asking you to explain yourself as they're looking over a bunch of bodies of cultists and a bunch of other stuff from here.
I'd like to hold my action to turn invisible if they start approaching to put handcuffs on me or something.
So the guard captain, I'm going to outright note that they give the dragon bullshit of the abyss name and say, yeah, literal cultists. And can we please put this one in cuffs before he picks up that fucking sword and tries to kill all of us? And I'm going to point to the sword that Grisnaw has, like, gingerly mage-handed over to the building.
It would be. I would have it go close to Kasky, just in a non-aggressive way. Just then
Well, I
try
mean,
to set it
a
on the
mage
ground.
hand has no strength to
Yep.
do anything.
Look at all these witnesses.
That's pretty much what's going on with them talking. Be like, hey, this is what happened. Yeah, they started fucking shit up and then being real dicks about stuff. Yeah, fuck those guys. They were the ones who attacked them first. They were just defending themselves. And this is going to go on for a bit. Them asking what's going on, what did they say, what's this other stuff, do you know who that is, do you know why he's tied up for a bit then, where did he get that sword, where did you get that stuff, why are you
We also
here?
need to explain why the guards weren't doing shit. Hey, your guards weren't
Oh
doing
yeah,
shit.
and I'm going to definitely note that. I'd be like, yeah, and your guards that are over there actively just stood there with their dick in their hand.
I can fix this real quick. Oh, that guy?
And they were
Oh,
missing
no.
shots when
That's-
they did.
That's not a
You,
guy.
you look, you look over, and just cardboard cutouts of guards fall over.
If you look carefully, you'll see that those aren't guards, but actually bouncers.
Oh.
Oh.
They weren't bouncing at all.
Hey, they're not wearing black t-shirts that say security across them.
They didn't wear any shades. I didn't know.
That one's just wearing a Maury shirt. The other one says Seinfeld. That's not even the right TV show. It's Springer.
Not Springer anymore, I don't think.
It's in the Springer font, but it says Seinfeld.
I will offer to identify the sword for them if they want me to.
You can see what looks to be writing onto it then that has like a red glow, and clearly it's just casting off like smoldering kind of flames. For that, it is an infernal greatsword. So it's got some kind of abyssal magic to it. It's not a +1 or anything else like that. It just does fire damage in addition to what it normally is.
Flame tongue?
No. Because you don't have to attune to it. This is just when it hits something. The flame tongue's on fire, so it casts off light. This doesn't do this. This just does fire damage in addition to its normal one.
So is it an infernal or abyssal? Because those are two very different things.
It's infernal.
Infernal
Infernal
me.
magic, not abyssal.
Yeah, if they would allow me, I would cast comprehend languages so I could read what it says, but only with permission.
I don't think they can realistically stop you. I don't think any of them can read that. And you saying that, I don't think they're going to care what it says onto it. So this would be more of a curiosity for yourself to be like, yeah, no, it says this on it.
All right. What does it say?
I'm trying to think of a good
Big
template.
booty bitches what?
Your ad here.
Says mustard.
Translation to infernal.
We've been trying to contact you about your wagon's extended warranty.
I think the script that it would write onto it that would be...
It's an Amway ad. Huh.
I don't know. It would be like an incantation kind of thing onto it. It's essentially imbuing power of like fire onto it, and it's done in a
By
way
the
where
fires
it's.
of the Nine Hells.
I'd say so. Not necessarily the Nine Hells, but definitely something that has like a devil touch to it of sorts. Like this is devil cursory writing. The one that will stand out to it though will be what the fuck's his name? Vergen. Kanan, I believe I named his last name. Give me a second.
Better again.
Version of the Abyss.
Yeah, but he's got a full name. I can find where the fuck I put him. 5E. Oh, this is other stuff. Vergen Karan. Or Karen. I'm not sure how I want to pronounce that just yet. Vergen Karan.
Ricard Noir.
It's a dragon, Karen.
I'll explain that out loud.
Yeah, so it's is an infernal greatsword with Vergon Karan's blessing under it. They have no idea who that is. That is who they said they were worshipping. So whatever this thing is, it does have infernal magic or infernal ties to it. But it is not the name of a deity. And nobody knows what the fuck that thing is. I've never heard of it. The religious people have never heard of that. They are going to take everybody's statement from it then and try and piece together who these are. You are not going to get any rewards off the bodies of the occultists because those are going to be taken for evidence. The gladiator is going to be tied up and stripped of his stuff, and he is going to be thrown into a jail cell until he wakes up and they figure out what the fuck is going on with him. So that will be what happens from here. You will notice that these guys all have little red scales onto them. And that guy
More
was
of
able
those
to
red
pull them
scales.
up. More of those red scales.
Hold on.
Did
Are
the
you talking about the
necromancer-
guards?
No, the cultists. The cultists all have
The
little red
cultists.
scales on them.
Yeah, you said
Okay.
that in
The
the
necromancer.
beginning that they had the scales.
I just wanted to make sure because it's like he said everybody had little red scales on them. I was like, that's why I was like, wait, the guards?
Oh.
Because that would be a whole new problem.
My
No.
God, we never saw this coming.
No, that'd be the problem. Is you've hit us with this kind of shit before.
Oh, I've done this plenty of times.
Did the necromancer we fought yesterday have those scales on him?
No.
Okay.
Not that we found. Which means we could have killed an innocent necromancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me all your shit or I'll kill you. Innocent. Innocent man died that day.
All right. Once they're done asking us about a report, I will talk to Kasky. Oh, Kasky. By the way, we were on the road yesterday, and we actually got assaulted by a necromancer. He's dead now, but I figure I should at least report that.
I genuinely forgot that the necromancer was robbing us.
We just killed him for his shoes. No, he was trying to rob us. Oh. So we defended ourselves and then stole the stolen stuff back.
Yeah,
Casky.
we did recover some trade goods, which I think were stolen, but I don't know who to turn them into. Were they marked?
I would say some of them are.
Yeah.
She'll make a note of that then. She will also know that she wasn't aware of any necromancer doing anything like that. And then where had you heard from this then? Was there a posting for it?
No, it's just, I'll tell her that Seymour wanted us to track down a lost shipment and figured out what happened, but he was robbing people on the road.
She will fold her arms and she will say, "That old man sending people to do his stuff again?"
Apparently, don't know much about him.
How old is
I'm
an
going
old
to
man?
continue.
He is a drifter who set up shop. I don't know. I know he is almost as old as my grandfather, at least.
I'm going to continue playing that until I'm sure we're not going to be arrested.
I think one of the commoners is checking on you to see if you're okay.
Either they're checking on him to see if he's okay or to see if they could rob him. One of the two.
The commoner starts reaching into your pockets. What do you do?
Roll sleight of hand.
Stands up. It's like, oh, hold on. I'm going to just check to see if they got like a 5 on them. I'm looking for a wallet. Oh, no, they're alive.
I'm going to start checking my pockets. I'm going to get an extra hand.
I got him. I got the thief.
See, that's where you just lay back and moan.
Yeah. They are not going to arrest you, but they are going to give you summons papers for that. Because there is a lot of dead people, and they definitely want to find out what has gone on from here then. They're going to talk to that guy when he gets up and figure out what the fuck the story is. But it seems like you guys are in the right, because this happened in a public place, and most of the commoners saw what happened. So their statements are lining up for what you have said. But they still want
I'll
to talk
also
to you.
mention, I was the one that did the skywriting to call y'all.
And I don't want to get arrested for dodging court.
I was the one who changed the weather to tell you the courtyard. Alright. So that'll be fine from here. So this would be close to the start of the day then from here. Is anything else? Nothing from that. I'll say then you will continue on for your day with getting the rest of the stuff, making note of the fact that these guys all have the red scales onto them as well. No money, no items, but everyone will level up to 5.
I will see if I can collect at least one of the red scales.
I would say one of them would probably have dropped it.
Yeah. Just so I have one on me again.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, because did he manage to pick up the entire pile of them that I was like, oh, these things, when I dumped them, just to kind of piss him off?
Oh, that's right. You get the help action within 30 feet. That's what that does.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what these last 2 masters do because I forgot.
Master allows you to use the disguise kit really, really well. As well as, like, mimic people. Master Tactic's the fun one. Because, like, what Grisnaw's doing with the chicken, to give help, you could be 30 feet from somebody and give them the help action so they can get bonus as well. So your big
And the
thing,
bonus action.
your big thing is giving people advantage.
Yeah.
As your master.
And can I do that from any range? Oh, well, no.
30
It says it has to be within 30 feet.
At
Okay.
least 30 feet.
Oh well, that's still a lot.
That's still a really good ways away in most cases. And the fact that you are mobile, so you got the 35,
Yeah.
means you can get close enough to people and duck out of the way if you need to. Like, you don't
Gotta
need to
start
be
using
within
more
30
what I
feet and then
need.
stay there. You can be like 30 feet and be like, hey, fuck that guy up, and then run away.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was trying to see what I'm unlocking at level 5. I don't think I'm unlocking anything.
I think there might be a few.
Yeah, you are. You get
Am I
something.
on level 5?
Yeah, you get something. Might not be a whole hell of a lot, but you definitely get something.
Ah, okay, cool.
No, it's more sneak attack damage.
That's unlocking more damage.
Yeah.
Unlocking the ability to kill things better. Is that? Are you going through the character mancer? Because we could do that. Character mancer
do
has
that.
everything.
You get uncanny dodge, and
Yeah, the sneak attack buff.
you go up to 3d6 for sneak attack. Yeah.
I get both of those, or I get to choose
No,
between
you get both of those.
You get both of those.
I'm looking through your list right now. For
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, character mancer from
What does that other thing do? The first thing he mentioned.
The uncanny dodge?
Uncanny dodge is starting at 5th level when an attack that you can see hits you with when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Oh, that's cool. Okay,
So
cool.
it's just if you see an attack coming and you get hit, you get take half damage.
Oh, okay, so it's like a
Once-
weaker version of that
once per
parry
turn.
that he was doing as.
Yeah, sort of.
That's cool. That's cool.
And then sneak attack just goes up more. Which is yeah, you already got the global for the sharpshooter, so you would just clip that on and off. Yeah, same thing with the sneak attack and the sharpshooter.
How do I clip that on and off, by the way? Because I noticed that like I did a roll and you were like, oh, it doesn't take that advantage. How would I turn that off so that I could just do straight?
For the advantage, you would have normal up on the top. Usually just leaves it. Like if you look at your character sheet, at the top where it has character name, and then your race and everything, underneath of it you'll see the purple options. Public shows for everyone, GM's for stuff directly to me, but next to that you'll see advantage, normal, and disadvantage.
Mm.
And those would be how you modify the changes for it then. Usually just leave it at advantage because the first roll is always going to be the first roll. And then the second one is advantage or disadvantage, and then you just go through from there. But if it's just going to be the individual one, it'd just be on normal. But as for changing it, if you look down underneath your hit point maximum, you'll see your attacks. But underneath your attacks, you'll see the global attack modifier. You'll have the -5 for the sharpshooter that has a little checkbox next to it. You could press that, and that'll turn it on and off depending on whether or not it's clipped. So, say you have it on, and then you attack with the longbow, you'll see it has a +/-5 to it for the attack.
Dope. And that's I can clip that on a regular attack, like whenever I want.
Yes. Yeah. When the sharpshooters for any long range attack. So it'll be a -5 for it then to give another 10. But it looks like you'd have to clip both of them on for it. So if you had everything on and made an attack like this, that would be a 19. And then it'd be 8 piercing for the normal bow attack, and then the sneak and sharpshooter stuck together. So the rolling from that would be 23 on top of it, which was a lot. So if you hit somebody with that, then at the 19, you would be doing 31 points of damage.
And what would be a reason why I wouldn't clip this? Like, why wouldn't I just have it clipped on all the time?
Because then you don't have the -5 penalty for it then. So you'd be hitting for 24 instead of 19 at that point. You see how it says +/-?
Oh, okay.
That plus is denoting the fact that the sharpshooter is taking the 5 away from it.
Got it.
So that's the big one. The trade-off is you have a lower chance to hit for more damage.
Okay. So less accurate, but like when it hits, it hits.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's awesome. Sweet. So I guess I just get those two then. That's cool. I dig it.
Alright, that's set up from here. Malk, Mittens, Krishna, Arum, Ruby, Terran, Dwagon, and Ash. Alright. I think we're more or less done for the day then. We're here because it's almost 11. There is no rewards from that then because you guys fought in town. You did make your potions. You made your other potion. The check from there.
It's still running.
Oh yeah, we did.
I would say you would have caught up to that guy at some point. And that guy
I mean, I was
probably
just
would
kind
try
of
to.
following at his speed, not at my speed. You know, it wasn't about catching up to him. It was about following him to where he's going.
Yeah, to see where he was gonna go. If he wasn't gonna go anywhere, we could have at least questioned him, maybe.
No, he's going to go somewhere. Where's he going to go? That's the good question.
Oh, also at some point in between, Walk would action resummon Mittens.
You remembered him. I would say that he would leave town. From here.
You can figure out what you want to do with that. We can do that next session.
We're going to do it next session, but I'm trying to figure out because I know where he's going and what he's doing because he is going to be meeting up with other people here. But like chasing him out from that then might be him doing like a dead drop or something else. So he is going to try to meet up with other people and be like, yo, they killed them, man. I don't want to be a part of this shit no more. No, I don't want to deal with this shit. That's scary. They killed me. They almost killed me.
If that's the case too, we can have an inside man.
I heard that you were worshiping this one dude and that he wanted to do some cool stuff. I also am one of those fellow cool kids.
Or just have a guy give us info like, hey, what the fuck y'all up to?
Who's asking?
I'm
Punches
cool.
him
Are
in the
you
face.
cool?
Are you cool? I'm cool. Cool people never have to
Oh
say
yeah,
they're cool.
prove
Cool people
it.
don't-
Smoke this cigarette. Well,
Smoke this cigarette.
I have asthma.
Don't those cause cancer?
No, I don't like that brand. That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll drink this beer. Oh no, thanks. I'm all full on beer right now. Perhaps later.
But it's only 3:45.
I have a wheat allergy, and that has wheat in it.
All right, well then, tag
I
a
have a
symbol on that
allergy.
wall over there. Oh, but we don't have permission from the owners. What? Won't we get in trouble? All right, you're pretty cool.
So yeah, you would probably follow them to some kind of makeshift base or something else like that. I would say he probably went to a staging stable or something else like that that has like a bunch of horses and other kind of gear. You would probably see him grab a horse and do a very terrible job of trying to ride the thing. But he would have left a bunch of other gear in place. So at this point, between the two of you, Arios and Mulk, would you be continuing to follow this guy, or would you be exploring this camp that he's left here with a bunch of other stuff and horses?
How long have we been following him?
I say probably about 10 minutes. Like, the way where you were in, like, the lower part of the town, like, you more or less ran out, like, the side gates. Like, you weren't inside the gated area from here, so it's running out to, like, the outskirts of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
So not too far. Probably about a half a mile at most.
So I would know where the camp is at. I would continue following.
All right.
I would keep chasing.
Take off on horseback then from here.
I'll go wherever Mal goes.
Horses would probably outpace you guys at some point from here. But you have Hunter's Mark. And how does the Hunter's Mark read?
It's basically a advantage to track the target that has been marked on but I can actually link the actual hunter's mark.
Essentially, I'm gonna find you, bitch.
I'll find you. I'm going to cut you.
Oh, that was not the spell description. That is the spell description.
That's the range I'm looking for. Advantage. Suspends. Could you see within range? Physically mark it. Advantage on wisdom. Check to find it. Drops to 0. Okay, so it doesn't say anything within like a mile radius or any other kind of crap like that then. Okay. Because it's not favorite terrain or anything else.
I mean, forest is my favorite terrain, but
It doesn't give any bonuses for that. Alright. I would say then they would leave you in the dust, but they're making such enough of a racket, you would be able to eventually find them. So there wouldn't be a problem with that. So them going from it is
yeah,
like
after
we can take our time following these guys.
yeah, so after we completely lose sight of them, I would say, okay, let's check out the camp first, and then continue pursuing.
Mhm.
We'll find them. We'll find them. Surely.
Bodies will fall.
Alright. And then we'll keep up from that then for next time to follow from there then. As you guys prepare for the start of the Dead Month. And all the other crap that entails from here. What else do I need to give you guys? The Alchemist. Alchemist Jug.
I put that on the sheet already. The group stash. I didn't get written down how many potions. My audio caught out when you were doing that earlier.
2. Let me help if I could spell it. Alchemy supplies. Minor alchemy, rules. I'm looking for items. Ugh. I'll find it elsewhere. Alright. I will add that then in for a description for it. On top of that, I will have the stuff set up for next week here. So we're more or less done. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do before we closed out for the day then?
All set, I think.
Alright, so follow up.
I'm good.
I'm good too.
Alright. Here. I'll catch you guys all next week then.
For sure, guys.
Okay.
Catch you guys on
Have
the
a good
food.
one.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.